Hold on. Connect streaming software. I think we're connected, brother. Oh. Hold on. Okay, we're in. Welcome, everyone. How is it going? Oh, wait, I think we're in. Hold on. So now are we in? I think we're in now. How is it going, everyone? How is it going? Is everyone having a good day today? Hello, Fire King. Hello, Kitty Heart. How are we doing today? Are we doing good on this fine morning? For some reason, okay, what is going on? Half of my stream is working, half of my stream isn't working. Hold on. The whole bang sharang is falling apart. Why does it say this one's upcoming? This one should be live. We should be live here. I'm good. How are you? I'm great. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Layla. How are you going? Hi, Kitty Heart. How are you doing? I saw Fire King. I gotta wait. Which one of these streams is the right one? I forgot to label them, dude. This is oh no. Maybe it's this one. One of them's vertical. One of them's not vertical. Only one of them is currently functioning. I think. I don't know which one it is. Game dev today. It is indeed a game dev day today. Oh my goodness, my music is so loud. Gotta turn that down. Yes, game dev day today. We are going to be working on our stream game. What is going on? I cannot open my own. This is crazy. What is happening? I can't open my own YouTube video, so I can't look at the chat right now. It's like, what is happening? Okay, this is my tablet. Usually I use it to look at the chat. It's not currently working. I do not know why. I'm gonna just try it on my phone, I guess. I do not know what to do. We're gonna try it this way, I guess. Sorry about this, everyone. I thought this would go a little smoother. But no, apparently we are trapped in this bizarro universe where I can't open my own stream. Okay, what about, let's try here. Okay, here's the vertical chat. I don't know where horizontal chat is. Hold on. Okay, view channel. Hold on. What is happening? This one, maybe? Okay, look at this. Look at this. Here's my buttons, right? I go to click on it. Click. It's not doing nothing. It's not doing anything. I can't. I don't know what's going on. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Maybe I'll just try it on my phone again? I don't know what's happening. Is it this one? Now it's not opening on my phone either! What is happening? They kicked me off YouTube, guys, for being not funny enough. Well, bro, what am I meant to do? I can't look at my chat! That's so cringe. It's like if your tablet is very buggy right now. I know. It's so strange. Restart your tablet and your phone. Good idea, Layla. That's what I'll do. I'll restart my tablet and my phone. Wait, it's not... Okay. Now I can't get it to restart either. Wait, hold on. Please? Maybe? Maybe? Nope, still no. Okay, yep, gonna have to do a full restart. Say goodbye, tablet. It's time for you to go to bed. Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetops. If the wind blows, the cradle will drop. Yeah, off to a great start today, fellas. Sorry about this. I don't exactly know what's going on here. We're doing our best to get this figured out in a timely manner. Yeah, what is happening? I can't even open the stream. That's so cringe. Ugh, how am I supposed to read chat? I'm sorry about this, everyone. This is a whole big mess. How's it going, Pangy? How's it going, Hexton? What are we doing? We are currently working on getting the stream open so I can actually read chat, while also working on our video game for chat. So kind of a double-headed problem we're dealing with here. Multi-level stream, if you will, and not in a good way. Not the best start. Yeah, Kitty Heart. Yeah, it's pretty. We're not doing so great at this point, but you know what? We can improve Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Yep, Jackie, we are experiencing that pretty heavily right now. Okay. Both my tablet and my phone are currently trying to restart. Okay, tablet is restarted. Let's try it now. If this works, everyone say hooray for Layla, because they were the one that thought of, you know, just restarting instead of absolutely dropping our tablet off a bridge. Oh, come on. Please work. Go to view channel. Go to live. Click. Dude, no, it's just not letting me open them. I don't know what's happening. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Maybe I can do it a different way. What if I go to like YouTube, whatchamacallit, Studio, and then I click like watch live through the YouTube Studio app? Maybe I can do it like that somehow? Content. Type live. Apply. Nope, that did not work either. Okay, this is really bizarre. I can't tell what's happening. Okay, I go here. I go to myself. I click. Yeah, I can't open chat, guys! What is happening? This is ridiculous! Go to sleep, go to sleep. Fire King, I'm not choking my tablet out, dude. I can't figure out what's wrong! I remember sometimes my phone on the internet won't work. I don't even know if it's an internet problem, because I have internet, like I can see all my videos and everything. I just literally can't click on these buttons for some reason. How did you guys get on stream? It's not letting me on the stream! I need to watch a tutorial on how to enter a YouTube live stream chat, because apparently I don't know how. This is insane! What's happening? View channel, hold on. Go to live. Click. It is not letting me watch these! Your channel obviously likes us better. Okay, Fire King. Okay. I'm gonna make you guys host stream one day. What is going on? It's seriously just not letting me pull it up. I can't read chat! I can't read chat! That's so annoying! Okay, okay. I guess... What? That's so cringe, though. What is wrong with it? I don't know. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. I guess we'll just do a little bit of game dev, and then hopefully it'll fix itself in a little bit, and I'll just pop into the chat every couple of minutes to ensure that people are still okay. Are you mad? I'm not mad. I'm just a little sad. Did you get a strike? No, I didn't get a strike. A strike? Have you met me, brother? I don't do anything ever that would afford me a strike. I don't even say curse words. I just be sitting here looking at a little screen where I pull up my little pixel art guys and I make them move around. If I got a strike for that, brother, it's hands on sight with YouTube. I'm just kidding. They would probably beat me up, but I would be very sad. A strike? I didn't even do anything. Surely not. False strike, I guess, but are people reporting me because I stream so efficiently? Because I'm so good? I think it's karma for Orange is ugly. No, I didn't even think it was that bad. The whole point of the video was that Orange isn't ugly. The whole point of the video is that Orange isn't ugly. It just, like, seems ugly until you start actually thinking about it, and then you're like, okay, Orange is actually pretty cool. Oh, Kitty Heart, my mistake, my mistake. Kitty Heart said I wasn't saying earlier that you had an internet problem. My mistake, Kitty Heart. I misunderstood, I misunderstood. Okay, well, I guess I'm pulling up the chat game now. No chat game, no chat. What is wrong with it? I'm gonna just keep trying to pull it up every now and again. Okay. I would ask if you guys can see me, but to be clear, I can't see you guys. So, oh, I got one open. Oh, that's vertical chat. Oh, I mean, okay, I like vertical chat. Sorry, vertical chat. But I mean, I like horizontal chat better. Sorry, vertical chat. I apologize. But if you're in vertical chat and you take offense to that, just switch to horizontal chat. You know what I mean? Like, right? Right? Is that crazy to say? I don't think so. Ugh. Why? Why won't it open? I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I open other videos? Okay, I can open everyone else's video except for mine. That's not fair. Okay, whatever. We're getting into the game dev portion. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, guys. Lost my cool there for a second. I guess if something really pressing comes up, switch to vertical chat and I'll be able to see that. Otherwise, I don't know. It's not letting me click on nothing. My goodness. Hold on. You said orange is ugly now. YouTube employee is going to terminate you because his favorite color is orange. Probably. Your rage bait worked flawlessly? It was sort of a joke video. Well, kitty art, it wasn't really a joke video. I mean, I don't actually think orange is ugly, obviously. But I actually liked making that video. I'll probably make more videos somewhat similar to that one. I had a lot of fun with that one. I thought it wasn't a bad video. I thought it was like a pretty good one, actually. You know, medium of the pack. Middle ground, if you will. Okay, so what we were doing yesterday is we were implementing a thing where we can, like, plant seeds by running over to the seed getter and then, like, running over the plots of land, right? That's what we were doing yesterday. So today, we need to make it so we can harvest seeds as well. Oh, that's not right. We have infinite seeds for some reason. Yeah, that is not correct. Hold on, we gotta fix that as well. Object. I'm so upset that I can't pull up chat, dude. This is no fun without chat. I feel like I'm off. I'm not on my game. Will the chat game release? And when? The chat game will release. I do not know when. Okay, someone found a workaround. Jackie found a workaround. I can read messages in Discord still. So I guess if you're in the Discord, you could also send messages there. Why can't I pull up? Dude, I'm so upset. Why can't I pull up stream? This is the worst. Why can't I pull it up? Should I end stream and then re-go live? But if I do that, it'll mess up the whole stream, won't it? Last time I did that, it got really strange. What is happening? It's like... Hold on. Maybe I just can't do it from my profile area? I gotta do it from somewhere else. So if I type in GoatBlob... Click on it from here. Okay! I have chat! Thank goodness, dude. This is good. That was really annoying. Will this be a game that everyone can play? Yes! This game will release eventually. Okay! It's fixed. We're back. I've made it. I don't know what's up right now. That's so annoying. Maybe I can do it on my other device as well. Hold on. Click on GoatBlob. Click on... Okay! Maybe I can do it on my other... This is the wrong chat. Hold on. Go to other chat. Go to other chat. Okay! I fixed it! I fixed it! Yes! I can now read your guys' chat messages. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. I fixed it, guys. Don't worry. It was very annoying, but I got it fixed. Okay. Huzzah! We've fixed it. Now, what I wanted to talk about today, guys, is... So, last time we were working on a stream game, we were working on getting our little guy here to run around and plant seeds, right? He collects the seeds. Oh, well, that's not right. He already has seeds. He shouldn't. So he walks around, he has these little seeds, right? He plants his little seed guys. So we got to figure out what we're going to do next. I think we could implement a little bit of art if we wanted to make it look not quite so dark in there. I don't know though. So hold on. If place meaning plot and closest plot dot planted equals false and seed num greater than 0. Wait, no, hold on. We have that there. If seed num is greater than 0, then the closest plot dot plant num equals seeds, and the seed number gets minus down. Okay. Now let's see if this works now. Okay, we're still planting seeds. That's not actually what we want to do. Where's seed gnome? Seed gnome starts at 0, so we shouldn't be able to plant anything right now. That's weird. What is going on? If we meet with the plot, hold on, what does this say? If planet equals false, sprite index equals barren. If position meeting all of this, and we're planting, then we can plant that way. Else, hold on. So wait, why is it planting them? It shouldn't plant. I don't think it should plant anyways. If seed number... Oh! Because of this. We need to take this, put it here. There we go, I think it's fixed now. Please name a character after me. Oh, how's it going, Aaron? How are you doing? We'll have actually a character for each of our little chatters. Everyone will get a character at some point. If place meeting seeds, which it should, this should work. I don't know why it's not working. Already, we're off to a wonderful start today, guys. This is excellent. Where will it release? Epic Games, Steam. It'll probably release on Steam and Itch. I don't know about Steam. Definitely Itch. But hey, could you give me some advice on pixel art for my game? Grubfather, for sure. What's going on, man? I may not be the absolute goat of pixel art of all time, but I'd love to give you some advice if you would like. Okay, so what's wrong with this? If place meeting... Wait, is battle mode on? Yes, battle mode should be on. Right? Hold on. Battle mode equals true. Okay, hold on. What is happening? What is happening? I'm losing my mind! I'm losing my mind! Hold on. Okay, if place meeting... So if I'm touching the seeds, my seeds should be closest seed, and my seed number should equal 5. Then, if I'm meeting with a plot, and that plot is not planted on, if my seed number is greater than 0, which means I'm holding seeds right now, then I should plant some seeds. Wait, I know what it is. I know what it is, I think. I know what it is. Hold on. Let me see. So, okay, what might be happening... No, that doesn't make any sense, though. That doesn't make any sense at all. Should be position meeting? I don't think that's gonna make a difference, though. I don't think it's gonna make a difference at all. Make me the most OP character. Layla, that's definitely... We can't just make you the most OP character. That's insane. We would have to make... Wouldn't everyone want to be the most OP character then? I feel like we can't do that. You know, because like if we did that, then everyone would have the most OP character, and it'd be super easy. Everyone has to have a balanced character. That's the point of having balance. Otherwise it's just not really fair, right? Am I wrong for saying that? I think that's just accurate. Eh? We can't make you the most OP character, bro. Everyone has to have balance. That's how it's fair. Ah, make me DLC. There is no DLC, dude. Everyone's gonna be in the game. There is no DLC. I'm not price gouging. There is no price. It's not. Oh my goodness. Layla, I'm a bit confused about what you think this game is going to be. Okay, why is this not working now? It was working so well the other day. And... Hold on, let's do it this way. And... seed num greater than 0. So we need to do... Okay. So first things first, we remove some seeds. Right? Then... Hold on, let's try it now. Maybe this will work. Okay. I think we're not picking up seeds. I think we're not picking up seeds for some reason. I don't know why, though. Hold on. obj underscore seeds. obj underscore seeds. Okay, we need to... We're gonna have to run some code that tells us whether or not we have seeds. So first we need to draw self. Draw self. Then we need to draw text. X, Y minus 16. Seed num. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're checking to see whether or not we're actually even picking up seeds when we touch the seed drawer. Because I'm starting to think we're not. Although we need to be. Okay, so this 0 shows how many seeds we have. When we walk over this, we should have 5 seeds. We have 5 seeds. Okay. Now when we touch each of these, we should be losing a seed and planting. But we're not planting or losing a seed for some reason. Okay. But I don't know why. Because everything should be working here. I don't know what's wrong with this. If all of this is true, so the seed, it's not planted. Our seed num is greater than 0, which oh, that's less than. Oh my goodness, I forgot which way the crocodile eats. I'm so silly. What is wrong with me? Dude, oh my goodness, I'm a clown. Sorry guys, I forgot how greater than less than worked there for a minute. And it's fixed, just like that. That's embarrassing. Cool. Okay, well, at least it's fixed. It could have been very annoying to fix, so at least now it's not as annoying. I think we're going to win. We have more people than them. Okay, now we're out of seeds, so we can't plant. Okay, it's fixed. We fixed it. It is all working now. Huzzah. Oh. That was scary. I think it crashes when there's no enemy. Hold on. If battle mode. Hold on. Where is all the stuff for bad guys? I think it's this. I think all this is the bad guy stuff. Bad guy stuff. Perfect. Now we know where the bad guy stuff is. Habits the best of us, Murphy's Law. Exactly. I just got Murphy's Law again. Pay to win and free to play. We're actually no pay to win. It's actually free to play. OP starter is not allowed. Exactly. Okay. So what do we need to do next? Should we implement more chatters? We can implement more chatters probably. What else do we need to do? We need to make the upper part of the world as well, actually. Is what we need to do. But I don't know how. Let me think. I don't know what I want to actually put here. We need to work on the story! That's the issue! Guys, story ideas. Any story ideas for what our story should be about. Thoughts. We're open to anything here. Any story ideas at all. I'm down for whatever you guys have in store. What are our thoughts? Let's add some more characters first, though. We're gonna add Slugcat today. We can add Aaron today as well. Not Kitty Heart and Towny Day though, because they do not want to fight. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add. I think we should add Slugcat and Aaron first. We could add ting as well, I suppose. Oh, or speed baking. This is a pretty cool version of speed baking. I don't know. We'll add slugcat first. Boom. Control C. File new. 32 by 32. Control V. That is not what I wanted to copy. Control C. Control V. Why is it not copying? Oh, because I'm copying on the wrong layer. Control C, Control V. That is not the right thing either. This is going very well so far today. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. That's a lie. We've made no progress. I'm not doing so hot. Okay, maybe... So we save as. We go up to stream stuff. We go to the game. We go to all my characters. We hit SPR _ slugcat. We save slugcat. We export, export, export. Yes. Okay. Now we have a slugcat as well. Everyone say hello, slugcat. Hello, slugcat. SPR _ slugcat. Here we go. Import. Am I gonna get sued for putting slugcat in the game? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If someone sends us a cease and desist, we'll just desist, you know. Or cease. Or both, I don't know. Do we go to follower? Is that where all the stuff is? Nope, must be in game. Yep, it's in game. Okay. SPR _ Wait, what's the username? Slugcat. Slug. Uh-oh. Slugcat. Perfect. It needs a cost, so we're gonna make it 35, I guess? I don't know. What else? Where else do we need to put stuff for it? Maybe in the battlers? Nope. Seems to be fine there. Okay, well. Now we can see if that works, I guess. We need to go to the buttons. Let's switch this to 4, I think. Now let's see if that works. Nope, out of range. Hold on. Oh, cost array. Forgot about the cost array thing. That is annoying. Why is this not... You know what, it's whatever. Why is that not in 35? No, it needs to be 30 again. 30 and 35. Why is this not in the game section? I need to move that very badly. Okay, now we should be able to spawn in... Uh-oh. Let's collect some resources first. Now we can spawn in slugcats. There you go. Now slugcat is in the game. Simple as that. Add me. Okay, well, Layla, do we have a character for you already, or do we need to draw one? Because we can add you, but you need a character first, obviously. Grab. Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I heard the yay sound effect. Julian Hill, thank you so much. Welcome to the Pixel Homies. Oh, and my code crashed again. This is going super well today. Okay, what do we need to do next? Next, I think we should... Next, what should we do? Should we move the cost array to the game area? I think that makes more sense. I think we need to. We're going to do obj _ game dot cost array. I think that makes sense. It's less than obj _ game dot cost array. Yes, we need to move this. Control X. We're going to move it into the game section. Control V. Oh, wait, it's already here. I just haven't been using it. Am I a goof? What the heck? Hold on, spawn button cost array not set before using it. Yes. Okay. Where is it using it in here? Wait, draw. Oh, here it is. obj _ game dot cost array. That's better. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see if this works a little better. Okay. Now it's okay. Now it should function correctly. Okay. Now we need to make it so we can harvest our things, our plants with our little character guy. That way, it's not like I'm just clicking on them after I planted them already. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. So now we need like a harvest mode for our character to have. So we need to go in. We need to put battle farm stuff. We go to harvesting equals false. Okay. So now we need to make it so when he's harvesting, he doesn't carry any seeds, so he can't plant. Okay. So if all of this is true and not harvesting, then we can do this. Otherwise, if place underscore meeting x, y, obj underscore plot and harvesting, if that's true, if closest underscore plot, if closest plot, hold on, I gotta look at the plots. If the closest plot is, hold on, what grow status is it? How do I know when it's finished? Okay, hold on. If time to grow equals grow status. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. There should be a better way of saying that. I don't know. If closest plot dot time to grow array of their plant num, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna work. obj underscore. Oopsies. Closest underscore plot dot plant num. Okay. Equals grow status, maybe? Equals grow status? Who knows if this is gonna even work at all? Grow status. I got no idea what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like I'm mucking about. Grow. Uh-oh. obj underscore. No, it's closest plot. Closest plot dot grow status. Boom. If it's done growing, essentially is what it's supposed to say here, then closest plot dot harvest equals true. Okay? And then we need a new area that looks like a harvesting area. Open. My power went out and it's probably gonna be out for the next hour. Fire King, what happened? Did you get struck by lightning? Kinda bizarre thing to just occur, you know? Which game engine is it? This game engine is Game Maker Studio 2. That's what we're working in here. Pretty neat little game engine. Very simple, very easy to learn. I like it a lot. A lot of good tutorials as well. So yeah, that is the game engine we are using today. Now we need like a little harvesting symbol, so something like this, with like a boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's like a harvesting symbol, right? Right? I don't know. It looks kind of like a sickle, eh? In a very bizarre, non-sickle way. I don't know, I can't tell. Ooh. It's gonna have to do for now. There we go. Now we know when to harvest. Okay, file, save as. This is gonna be harvest. File, export as, export, yes. Okay. So now we need a new area. it needs to be essentially the same as this. We're going to duplicate this and change it to SPR underscore harvest. We're going to import an image. She ain't... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, she ain't here. She was here. I was just blind. Okay. Now we have SPR underscore harvest. What we can do is we can make an object called OBJ. That is a sprite. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. Create an object. There we go. OBJ underscore harvest. Real sickles aren't that curved, but animated ones are. Wait, really? How curved are real sickles? I don't know if I've even ever seen one. It's heading this way. It's not even raining right now. It's heading this way, but the entire apartment complex is out. Fire King, are you in like a serious weather alert or something? Like, are you good? Fire King is under extreme duress. Why GoatBlob? Why what, Layla? A sickle is basically a small scythe. Are scythes not curved? No, scythes are like this, right? Yeah, scythes are like this. So a sickle is just like a smaller version? Why did I think... I thought sickles were like... Sorry, I just realized I'm not even facing towards the camera. It's like a scythe is like this, right? So it's like a sickle, just like a smaller version. You know what I mean? I thought scythes were full on like... This is not the right way of doing this. I thought they were like a full on curve. I can't curve my arm. I thought they were like a curve thing. You know what I mean? Now it just looks like I'm trying to flex. I'm not trying to flex, guys. I promise I'm actually trying to... Never mind. It's whatever. Never mind, guys. Sorry. Oh, no, I'm just embarrassed. So, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, hold on. Now, we need to do... If... Okay. Oh, how do I want to do this? So we need to do something where if we walk up to it and hit spacebar, we start harvesting, right? So we need to do if place underscore meeting xy obj underscore harvest if okay keyboard check released vk underscore space. Then what we need to do is we need to what do we need to do? We need to start harvesting, right? You live at Cambridge 13, you use Verizon Wi-Fi, your IP is... That is definitely not true, Layla, but I appreciate your effort. If keyboard check released VK space, then harvesting equals true. Harvesting equals true. Okay. Then, we need to make something where if harvesting equals true, hold on. If harvesting equals true, well, you know, it can't be space, it needs to be like something else. It needs to be ORD, E. Oh, there we go. Now, this should work. Okay. Now, if harvesting equals true, if keyboard check released. There we go. Okay. Harvesting equals false. Okay. Now we should be able to harvest with this bad boy, I think. Who knows? We're gonna try. Here we go. I forgot to place the harvesting in. Hold on. I need to actually put the harvesting in the area so that I can actually walk over it and use it. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Here we go. So now I should be harvesting. Didn't work at all. Awesome. Amazing. Hold on. We need to add a draw function. Another text function, if you will. Control-C, Control-V. It should be up even higher, 32, and it should be harvesting. Harvesting. Okay, now we need to go to plots, and when harvesting actually happens, what happens? Harvest equals true. It's harvest. Got it. Hold on. We go back to our main character. So now whenever we touch this guy, the closest plot.harvest should equals true. Okay. If harvest equals true, we add the game funds, our grow status equals 0, planet equals false, harvest equals false. So why is that not working right now? If place meeting with a plot, and I'm harvesting, if closest plot, wait, hold on. Okay, for some, we need an extra equals there. Wait, if place meeting harvest, if I press the E key, then harvesting equals true. If harvesting equals true and I press the E key, then harvesting should equal false. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's happening. Hello, Chicky Puff, how are you doing? Oh, we got another subscriber. My goodness, this is the most subscribers we've ever gotten in a single stream. And we have like... Oh, no, it's definitely not working. Sorry, lost my cool. Hold on. Also, it's not severe weather, but there is a flood warning. That's kind of sucky. I'm sorry you have a flood warning going on. Only 4 watching on horizontal stream. Yeah, only 5 watching right now on as shown by me. But I mean, we've gotten 2 subscribers already today, so we're up from normal. So I guess we'll take those. I didn't actually see the second one pop up though. I'm sorry if I missed you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. You're like Batman. I don't know who you are. Wait, no, that's definitely not Batman. I don't know who it is. I live on the 2nd floor, so flood isn't that bad. Fire King, I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say I live on the 2nd floor, so I'm not worried about flooding. That's kind of crazy, dude. I don't know if it could just float your whole building away, man. Right? Like you gotta be careful. I sent a pic in the Discord about scythes versus sickles. Okay, one sec. We're taking a look in the Discord. Click Discord. Hold on. Opening up the Discord. I actually haven't even been on Discord today, so I have to like full load it up and everything. It won't. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Fire King. Okay, the hangout. Scythe, sickle. Oh! What the heck? They really aren't that different. Hold on. Fellas, we've been lied to. Sickles are not very... They're, like, not curved at all. It's, like, kind of... That's crazy. It's kind of like... Just a... It really is just a small scythe. That's kind of goof, bro. I thought it was... Whatever. Okay, well, I was lied to my whole life, but that's okay. Okay, why can I not... Why is this not functioning? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Okay, if place meeting seeds, this. If harvest, this. Why is it not functioning, then? Oh, probably because if these happen at the exact same time. Hold on. What if it's like a, harvesting equals true, and not place meeting with the harvest area? Then maybe this will work instead? Who knows? Let's find out. That's true. The hammer and sickle does depict a round one. So we're just being lied to by who knows who. Okay, we need to actually defend for a second. Okay. Now we drop our sickle. We run over here. We pick up more seeds. Plant our seeds. Ooh. Quickly. I don't know how much time we have left. Okay, yep. It's a little too easy, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. I can just spam these little guys and they just kind of go wicked on them. I think it's time we start balancing, maybe. Okay, time to start balancing. So first things first, what we need to do is we need everyone to have different costs, which we already have. What we need next is for everyone to have different HPs. So we're going to do an HP array. HP array equals boom boom. Attack array equals boom boom. Range? I don't know. Range array equals boom boom. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change everyone's HP to be different. So we're going to go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Now their attacks are going to be different as well, I guess. We're going to switch it to 1, 2, 1, 3. No, we're going to go 1 again. No, we're going to go 2. Then we're going to go 3 here. Because it costs most. It costs the most, so it should be worth the most, you know? Now, range. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what I should put for range yet. Hold on. Let's look at the good battlers and bad battlers. Okay, their attack cooldown. If place meeting. Hold on. So we need to do. Where is it? If hit equals true, and attack cooldown equals 0. Instance nearest of the bad guy minus equals. Okay. We need to go obj underscore game dot attack array of our current character number or something. Hold on. What number? Yeah, character num. Character num. So now everyone should have different attacks. Or yeah, different attack amounts. Right? And we should also make it so that everyone has different HP amounts as well. So we need to do something like go in here. Character num equals other.character. And their HP should equal. Okay, hold on. HP equals. No. OBJ underscore game dot HP array? HP array of character num. I think that works. Make the buttons have cooldowns and prices even higher. Okay, Chicky Puff, we will ensure to do that as well. First, we need to see if we can even change their HP values at this point in time. Okay, Layla wants. Uh-oh. Wait, what did I just do? We need to harvest real quick. Layla wants to be a glass cannon build, low attack, high attack, low HP. Okay, everyone has different. Everyone has different HPs now. I don't know if we're actually dealing any damage though. I can't tell if our guys are taking damage or not. It kind of just seems like they're rolling them. It kind of seems like we're just absolutely rolling them completely. This doesn't seem totally fair. I'm gonna be honest. We're just kind of putting them away. Okay, we need to actually check. So we need to reset real quick. Let's reset and then we'll see if it actually works. Okay, we need to hurry though. So we hit this. We go here. We grab just enough to check. Okay, then we place one. Okay, now let's watch. But yeah, he's taking damage. He's taking damage. So can I still spawn these guys in? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, so we kind of have a gameplay loop. It's not balanced at all, but we do have a gameplay loop. Get out there, fellas. See, the issue is spawning the little baby guys is still really OP. Like, see? I think you're right. We need a cooldown of some kind. Make the buttons have cooldowns and prices even higher. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. Let's abort this again. Hit stop on that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to add cooldowns for the buttons depending on the character, right? Or should we just change the price? I don't know. Let me think. Should we do a cooldown on the buttons, or should we just make it more expensive to have these guys? I think maybe our different things should give less. This should give like 20. This should give like 40, maybe? No, we'll make it 50. Okay, maybe this will be easier. Or not easier, but maybe this will make more sense. Okay. We grab here. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. Boom, 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 boom. Space. Send some guys out to fight. Okay, now we come back. Boom, 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 boom. We go up. We spawn in some extra guys. We go back down. We grab more of this. Plant more seeds. Okay. Yeah, I think this gameplay loop works a little better. Or, like, the balancing is a little bit better. I will say, I think Slugcat's OP. 25 HP is so much. Oh, wait, no, what we need to do, we need to switch it so the bad guys do different amounts of damage as well. We didn't think about that. But we should. So how do we do that? So, we need to do HP equals... Wait, how is it spawning in right now? Right now, I think it's spawning in the game section, right? It's spawning in here. Yes. Okay, it's spawning in here. So when we do that, we need to do... The character number is the only thing we're changing right now. But instead, we should also be changing... HP equals obj underscore game.hp oh my goodness, underscore array of what, you may be asking? Of character, maybe? Does that work? I think it does. And then we do attack equals obj underscore game dot attack array of character. Maybe this will work. Who knows? Let's find out. Okay, so now the different things that the bad guy are spawning yeah, they spawn with different amounts of HP. Cool. Yeah, here comes Chicky Puff with 10. Here comes Bread Bug with 15. Chicky Puff again with 10. And then Blue Zombie Blood with 5. Yeah, it's working. Huzzah. Unfortunately, we're about to lose our base. Which is kind of sad, but you know, it happens. Yep, just lost our base. Unfortunate. But yes, it's working now. Huzzah. Sound like a glass cannon, yes. Just woke up. Welcome, Speed Bacon. Good morning. How are we doing? We need good and bad people to be the same, but have one value telling the game if they're good or bad for your future sanity. Okay, so my current setup, I don't know if I've explained this. The current setup is they're the same dudes, right? Okay. Oh, wait. Do you mean... Yeah, one value telling the game if they're good or bad. Okay, yes. So I have one object. It's right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. One object right here is all the bad guys are here. They're in obj, which is object, bad battler, which means I'm a bad guy, essentially. Alternatively, I have one called obj, which means object, good battler. This is like the good guy version of the bad guys. So they actually have the same, they have essentially the same brain, just reversed. And one of them is like, I'm the good guy, I walk this way. The other one's like, I'm the bad guy, I walk that way. So, like, essentially they're at odds, right? With the good guys going, I only walk this way, and the bad guys going, get out of my way, I only walk this way. They're kind of like talking to each other a little bit. You know what I mean? Or I guess the game is talking to them. They're not really speaking. They just obey. We could do... Kitty Heart, are you still here? I have an idea for your character. If Kitty Art is still here, I would love to run an idea by them. Yes, Kitty Art. Okay. Are you okay with your character being a farmer? What would you think of that? If your character, like, helped you farm. Would you be okay as a farming cat guy? Layla, what? Have we drawn Layla yet? I don't remember if we ever have. Hold on, let's find out. Stream stuff. Stream art. Maybe it's in stream scenes. I don't see Layla here. Hold on. Let's see about this version. Oh, this is the same version. It's just bigger. Whoops. Open. Stream scenes 4. Still don't see Layla. Up here, maybe? No, still don't see Layla. Layla, have we ever drawn you before? I'm completely fine with that. Layla, you've never been drawn. Okay, we will need to draw you before we add you to the game then, for sure. Which we can do eventually. First, I want to implement Kitty Heart, though. Kitty Heart, which cat version would you like to be, as like, the farmer character? Would you want, like... Oh my goodness, my phone is so close to dead. It is, like, so close to dead. It's, like 4% right now. It's whatever. You have never drawn me. Okay, Layla, we will draw you soon. I don't know yet. Okay. I forgot about Zombie Nessie. Is that who you want implemented next, Fire King? Do we have... Also, how many times have we drawn Fire King? I feel like we haven't drawn Fire King very many times. We don't have very many Fire King characters. Do you want to be... Have we implemented a Fire King one yet? I don't think so. But we can make a farmer cat if you don't want... I'm not sure what you mean, Kitty Heart. In the meantime, I'm going to implement Zombie Nessie because I think it's really funny. File, new, 32 by 32. Zombie Nessie, you're coming with me. Control-C, Control-V. I think this is, like, one of my all-time favorite sprites. I think Zombie Nessie is awesome. Dude, I would get bitten by them because I'd be like, I want to give it a hug. And he would be like, I will eat you. Let's do Fire King 1. Save. File. Export. Export as export. Okay. We're adding Zombie Nessie. So we need to go to Sprites. Duplicate this sprite. Change it to Fire King. Okay. So import. Over to the game. That's Slugcat. No, I don't want to do that. Import Fire King. Yes. Perfect. Boom. Here is Fire King. Ready for combat. OBJ underscore game. Let's go. SPR underscore Fire King. Apparently you're going to be extremely expensive, Fire King. But in return, we will grant you a decent amount of HP. We're going to go with 15 HP. And a ton of damage. 5 damage. That's the highest in the game. Everyone say W Fire King. W Fire King for being the scariest character in the game right now. Depends on how big the Nessie is. Absolutely true. Zombie Nessie versus Taco Truck. Oh, I meant if you don't mind. Yeah, Kitty Heart, we can for sure do that. How's it going, Pangy? Sorry, I just now saw you. Normal Nessie, Zombie Nessie, and Firefly. You forgot the tie. The tie? What tie? Does he have a tie? I didn't know he had a tie. Layla wants 7 HP. Layla, can we change that to, like, 5? We're going to draw Layla soon and give him 5 HP. Because 7... We're trying to keep it multiples of 5 right now, Layla. What would you like to be drawn as, by the way, Layla? Because we can kind of make you whatever as well. Is there any particular person you would like to be drawn as? Or character, I guess. Let's go 5 here. Boom. Now it should spawn in a zombie Nessie. Okay, we need to harvest literally everything to get him, though. Boom! Big hitters. Big hitters. I think they're one-shotting these people. They should be anyways. Uh-oh. They do a lot of damage, but they attack really slow. Oh, this is bad. We're gonna lose. Zombie Nessie, you let us down! Oh, no! This is really bad. Hold on. Okay, they're locking in. They're locking in. We're fine again. We're fine again. Come on, zombie Nessies. Come on. Okay, actually, it's kind of fun already. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, we're getting trounced right now, but... And I still think spamming characters is still the best way of winning. Because, like, I just spam, like, 400 of the blue zombie blood firefly guys, and we just win instantly. See, they just kind of, like, push all the way through. So we do need to figure out a fix to that. We could slow the game down. Increase everyone's HP. You know. That kind of thing. I think that's what we should do first. First, we're going to increase everyone's HP. We're going to switch this to, like, 15. We're increasing everyone's HP by 10. 20. 25. 30. 35. 25. Okay. Now... Okay, let's see if that slows down combat a little bit. Because currently it's a little too quick. Like, I can never go farm because it's so fast that when I go to farm, I lose all my progress, right? Okay, so we spawn in a couple of those guys to slow them down. We spawn in some carrots, or we plant some carrots. Okay, this is bad. Boom. Grab this. Collect all of these again. Okay. We collect all those. We spawn in some Nessies and some other guys. We grab some seeds. We plant some seeds. Okay, I feel like it's kind of working. How many Nessies do we have left? I can't tell. It doesn't look like very many. We need some more guys. Send in the Chicky Puffs! Just a full wave of them. Okay, we've successfully slowed down combat. I feel like we're actually, like, playing the game now. Once again, I feel like I can just swarm, though. I think Chicky Puff's right. We need, like, a cooldown or something. Because, like, the absolute swarm is insane. Maybe we should just lower their HP a whole bunch to make it more fair. You know what I mean? Because, like, if we lower their HP, even if there is a swarm of them, they'll get taken out really quickly, right? Uh-oh. Swarm them! Oh, we lost! They took our tower. Dang. Okay, well, maybe it's not OP. Maybe it works just fine. I don't know. Hey, Yusuf, how's it going? Add cooldown for each of the buttons. I really don't want to. I know I need to, but I feel like if I add cooldown, like, it's just gonna turn into a bunch of waiting. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want a whole bunch of waiting to be in the game. I want to slow combat down without implementing a cooldown. You understand what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's a way to do that. Also, my phone is dying. It's at 3% now. I need to charge it somehow, but I don't have a charger down here because my my cord is currently plugged into my camera that's keeping stream up. So yeah, not exactly our finest moment here at the GoatBlob implementation of game code design. That's how Battle Cats is. I know, but I don't want to just make Battle Cats. I want my game to be cool. I feel like it's not cool if I just remake Battle Cats again. Am I gonna be a character in the game? Yes, Usif, you definitely are gonna be. I need to add Layla and Usif. Layla, did you ever set what you wanted your character to look like? A T-Rex? What? That's pretty close to Zombie Nessie, isn't it? Or wait, no. No, Layla, were you the one that said there should be a T-Rex in the bank heist video as well? Because if so, we could just make a T-Rex. But I don't want you to be influenced by zombie Nessie. Is there like a character that like you created that you think is just neat? Because we can make it a T-Rex if you want. But like don't feel like you need to have like a T-Rex because Nessie is the last character that got implemented. Can my goose be in the game? Yes, Pangy. Guys, which stream did we make the goose on? That may have been on my laptop. If that was on my laptop, I need to switch. I need to pull up my laptop and get the goose in from there. I think it was on my laptop. Dang it. Dang it. Hold on. Dang it. It is. Okay. Yes! Pangy, you will for sure be in the game. Yes, it was the Hollow Knight stream. That's what I thought. Yes, you will for sure be in the game. Your goose will be added to the game. I need to... Hold on. Should I go get my laptop? Should I go get my laptop and my charger real quick so I can add those to the game? That's what I'm going to do. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get everyone's art. Hold on. Just don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Be right back. 1 sec. Faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am lightning. Hello, personal Haiti. How's it going? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Okay, here we go. Cancel. Laptop secured. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though, dude. If you guys saw my setup, you would think I'm, like, the worst streamer of all time. I mean, I might be, but my setup really looks like it. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Everything's falling. Okay. Hold on. If my laptop pulls up, I can get everyone's art. Please! Please work. My laptop's been bugging a little bit recently. I don't know what's wrong with it. Every now and then it just kind of... Okay, no one look at my hair, either. Also, no one's allowed to look at my hair. Me, maybe... Wait, hold on. Med, blue guy, gonna be in the game. I do not know. We're doing some balancing stuff and did work on farming. Yeah, that's what you missed if you just got here. Okay, the roof is actually beautiful. Huh? I pretend I do not see. I pretend I do not see what? Oh, my hair? Yeah, my hair is doing some interesting things right now. Okay, I gotta plug in my laptop. This is like an IRL stream or something, guys. I'm not actually on the computer right now. I'm working on getting on the computer on my other computer. Do you guys feel like we're doing an IRL stream? Do you feel like we're walking through, like, the city streets or something? Also, I just realized the category for this video is, technology and science or something like that. So right now it kind of looks like I'm calling technology and science setting up a computer, which means plugging it in. So, today, guys, I'm going to teach you how to plug in your computer. All you do is take your plug and plug that bad boy in. Speaking of which, I gotta plug it into the wall first, so hold on. Okay. Plugged in. We are plugged. Now just plug in the computer. It is stuck on a please wait screen, so we are not... Maybe we aren't the engineer we thought we were. In the meantime, oh thanks, I need that tutorial. See, I'm telling you, Pangy, if you stick around long enough, you learn some good info around here. What if I had like my own video playing or something on my computer? So like when it pulls up, it just like starts saying my own video, and it looks like I'm self-promoting really hard, but I'm not. That happened yesterday, by the way. If you weren't here, we had a moment where Aaron Gray, one of the mods in chat, told everyone to like the stream, and so I read the comment out loud, because I'm a good streamer, right? I pride myself on being a good streamer. I read everyone's comments out loud, like a streamer should. And when I did that, though, it just kind of sounded like I was like, you know, hyping myself up. Like I was like, because every now and then I would be reading the chat and I would just be like, everyone like and subscribe to the stream. But I wasn't trying to do like a self shout out. It just happened. You know what I mean? Not that you guys have to believe me. I guess you guys probably think I was doing a self shout out. I promise I wasn't, though. I was attempting to, you know, just be a positive impact on the stream. Also, I'm pulling up your art right now. I know it looks like I'm just not paying attention to my computer screen anymore. Although I guess I'm not, technically, but nothing's on there right now, so... Hold on, I've got to find... Oh man, where did I put all the art? Where did I put all the art? Oh no. Oh no, drawing subs, maybe? That's not it. Hold on. I'm in the wrong area. Stream stuff. Okay, drawing chatter 7, the in-stream, thumbnail. Oh no, which one is it? There's so many. Drawing chatter 7, maybe? That's not the right one. Hold on. File open. File open. Oh no, where am I? Dude, I'm so lost in my own computer. What is happening right now? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Where am I meant to be? Dude. Was it in the in-stream? I don't think it was. I found Popcorn, the cat, and Townita Part 2. Open. Where is it? Dude, I'm lost! Was it in the Forsaken stream? No, it was not in the Forsaken stream, that's for sure. Dude. I thought it was in the Hollow Knight stream. I'm looking at the Hollow Knight stream, I don't see it. I've lost it. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to find it later. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it later. I cannot find it right now. Oh my goodness. I'm such a clown. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it later, fellas. Sorry, boys. We will get it implemented soon, though. Sorry about that. That was embarrassing. I was saying... Okay, Fire King said I was saying like and subscribe, but I didn't mean to say like and subscribe. That is not what I meant either! I didn't... Oh my goodness. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this propaganda that's going around right now. Ridiculous. Okay. We're gonna keep working on balancing for now, but anyways. Okay, hold on. Do we have... So what do we have implemented so far? It was the past stream. Yeah, I'll have to find it. So should I dislike and unsubscribe? Fire King... No! I'm not saying that! I'm not sure whether I should time out Fire King or give him a mod position at this point, guys. He's... Usif, don't say, oh, okay, Fire King. Don't agree with him. You're egging him on. You said you should make first NPC soon, by the way. Okay. Okay. We'll make the first NPC. We'll make the first NPC. So what I'm thinking is we have a little NPC guy that bounces around, and if it touches a plot of land, it collects that plot of land. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like it just randomly bounces from side to side, and if it happens to hit a, like a plot of land that's already finished, then it auto, what's the word? Harvests that bad boy. So I'm gonna make another little cat character for, Kitty Heart. Kitty Heart likes cat characters, by the way. If you're new around here, Kitty Heart's pretty big on the cats, as you could probably tell from the username. Kitty is pretty front and center in that username. Boom. Okay. cat is being implemented right now. Should we give it a little hat? You know, like farmers have like the farmer hats, like the sun hat things. You know what I'm talking about? Like the yellow straw hat. Something like, boom. And we can give it a little spot for its ear to poke out. I think that would be funny. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Like a little farmer's hat. You know what I mean? Like this. Boom. Although that is orange, and we know how we feel about that, so... I'm just kidding. Fire King likes orange, so I decided to put a little dig at him there. Actually, red. No, I think Fire King likes red. Never mind. Okay, boom. There we go. Farmer cat. You should have the cat jump off the bottom of the screen. We can't see it. We can't see you. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Sorry. We don't see it. Yeah, sorry, guys. Hold on. It's pulling up. Oh, my goodness. This is the worst stream I have ever done in my entire life. And that's saying something after I was late last stream. And I'm pretty sure the stream before that is the one where I couldn't get anything pulled up at all. And one of the streams didn't activate for, like, the first 40 minutes of stream. Oh, my goodness. Chicky Puff said we're so responsible. I guess, yeah, I do appreciate you guys helping out and making sure everyone can see. Everyone nod along. Oh my goodness, this is so scuffed, dude. This has got to be like a bottom 10 stream all time. Like, there are people that have never streamed before, and they're probably having better streams than me right now. Also, we're giving the cat a little sickle. Boom. Cat with the sickle. What do we think of our little farmer cat? Yes, we definitely see the hat. Fire King for mod? Don't start a campaign for Fire King to mod, dude. That's... Oh my goodness. We actually saw the whole process. Oh my word, dude. I can't tell if I have the best or worst stream chat I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. I'm joking. I think you're probably the best, but I can't let you all know that because then you all will get big egos. So I need to pretend you guys are the absolute worst. Worst stream chat I've ever seen, dude. My goodness, absolutely awful around here. Ridiculous. Farm_cat. Hold on. We need to create a new folder where it's like all the NPCs, right? NPCs. Okay. Boom. So we do farm cat as the first NPC. File, export as export. Boom. Okay. First sprite. First NPC sprite. Sprite. Okay. Import. We go. Hold on. We need to go like boom. Boom. Yes. Okay, we go middle center. We need to go way lower though, like here. Okay, here we go. Dang him not bullying us. F1 Fire King for mod. Yeah, you guys, what is with the campaign we're starting here, speed baking? Fire King's worried about being a mod. How would make the cat hold the sickle with its tail? Oh, actually, that's better. That actually might be better. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I totally wasn't looking up game jams to participate in, rather than actually looking at the actual game we're working on. That didn't happen. I can't believe I just actually leaked the fact that I was looking at game jams. That's really embarrassing. Guys, no, I promise I wasn't thinking about going into a game jam, even though we're already working on a game. Guys, that's hilarious. Why would I ever do that? Okay, now we're holding it with our tail. Boom. Okay. Now we've got the sickle in our tail. Is that better? Yeah, actually that is better. File, save, file, export as, export. Yes. Go here, import the different farm cat. Yes. Okay, perfect. That's better, I think. Okay. We're gonna change its name to SPR_farmcat. Boom. Farmcat implemented. Okay, now we need a new object. Create an object. Call it obj_bouncer. Boom. You'll see why it's called bouncer here in a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go create I actually have no idea how to do this, by the way, so we're gonna have to figure this out kind of in a strange, bizarre way. Now we need to create bounds, right? We need to essentially make a box and say, if you're inside this box, you're okay. If you get to the edge of the box, turn back. Right? We didn't see. We didn't see. What is going... No, you've been mean? Who's... What are we talking about now? Sad face, S, smile, happy face, sad face, XD, O, little dice guy for me. Okay, personal hitting, we can do that. Big O with drool coming out of the mouth. I don't know. I always interpret the dark places on the cat's arms as outlines of the arms. Oh, wait. That actually works too. I've never seen that before, but that actually does make sense. Okay, we just so say bottom X equals... Bottom X equals X, I guess? Bottom underscore Y equals Y. No. Yes, that works. And then top X equals bottom underscore X plus... So what's the length of our... Hold on, we need to figure out the length of our camera. Okay, so if we're like here, this should be like the top X, right? It should spawn in here. And it should just bounce around this area. So I think the other side should be, what, like 640 maybe? I think 640 makes sense. 640, and then our top Y, top underscore Y, should equal our bottom, bottom underscore Y plus, what, like, I don't know. How far should it be? From here, which is 360 to, like, here. Should we do, like, 180? We'll do 180 for now. 180, okay. So we need to, like, have it so it, like, randomly picks a direction every time it touches a wall. Okay, step. So if, okay, if, hold on, let me think. I had a brain blast, sorry. If, what the heck? If X, sorry, is less than, hold on, is less than bottom X, we need to randomly pick a direction somehow. How do we randomly pick a direction? Ah! Let me think. Do we change its angle and then just have it move forward? But I don't know how to do that, really. We need to figure that out. We need to pick an angle and then move in the direction of that angle. How do we do that, though? Oh no, what's happening here? He's doing Kitty Heart's code and then drawing personal Hattie. Yes, that is what we will do next, and then after we'll draw Layla. What is happening in the chat? I've got it. Oh my goodness, what is 3 burgers in a row? My little dice guy is wearing a sombrero and a mustache. Okay. We need to draw a sombrero, mustache, dice guy, but first we need to, oh my goodness, randomly pick a degree, like a 0 to, actually wait, Fire King's actually giving good advice. Hold on. Randomly pick a degree, then move in that direction. He's right. Actually, that's actually what we need to do. Okay, if X is less than bottom X, that means he's too far this way, right? So we need to pick a degree that's like in this sphere, right? So our degree needs to be, shoot, what is this sphere? So it would be like 0, right? This is the 0 degree. We go from here down to like here, which is 180. Yes, okay. So if that happens, our degree needs to be, we need to set a degree that's essentially like... But here, okay, what we need to actually do first, we need to be able to check what our angle is. So we need to go draw, we go draw self, draw self, right? And then we go draw image, draw text x, y, plus, or minus 32. Then we need to type out, we need to have, like, the image angle, right? Image angle. So what we're doing here is we're allowing ourselves to see how this thing measures the angle. So we need to do plus, or image angle, plus plus. So now it's going to increase by 1. The image angle should always be increasing by 1. And essentially all we're doing is we're testing to see what it looks like when it's like rotating and like what angle it would be. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay. Okay. Okay, it just keeps increasing. Okay, so what we need to do is if... Hold on. We need to change it to be like if image angle. If image angle equals 360. Image angle equals 0. Right? Okay, so now we know when it's 0. Or we should. So, oh, okay, hold on. So, where is it 0 at? Okay, so it actually... Weirdly, the 0 angle is facing forwards for our sprite. This is 180. Then 360 is back to 0 again. Right? So, like, 0 isn't up and down. 0 is side to side. That's bizarre. We can still do it. It's just kind of bizarre. Right? So we need to check the image angle. How do we make it move at an angle, though, is the question. We could take our image angle. How do we shoot? Hold on. Time for a little research. One moment. You can't see, but it's okay. You're not supposed to see for a sec. How to make an object move at an angle in GMS2. I want the object to move forward based on the front of the sprite, where the front of the sprite is located. Exactly what we want. So, okay. You can just add speed, insert speed here, since you already setting a direction based on the image angle. If you don't want to use built-in speed, you can use the length direction function to achieve the same thing. X equals X plus length direction, speed direction. Y plus... Alright, fellas. You already know what we're doing. We are stealing a little bit of code. Sorry, everyone. But remember, stealing code is okay. Because it was on a forum. And that makes it fine. I don't actually know if that makes it fine. We're tweaking it. We're tweaking it. It's like a steal and movement equals 5. It's like a steal and change. Does that make it better? I don't know. Movement. We spelled movement really wrong. Movement. We still spelled it wrong. Hold on. Movement. There we go. Finally. It took 3 tries, but we got it. Okay. That was a small steal. Just a little bit. How dare you not let us see you steal code? No, I didn't steal it, though. I didn't steal. I wrote it up. I just typed it out while I had the... I typed it out while I had the screen changed. That's what it is. So that's the issue there. Stop trying to time me out. Who's trying to time you out? I don't even think anyone in the chat currently has the power to do that. There isn't even a mod here. Hold on, what did I do? I ain't even trying to get him timed out. What's happening? Frankensteining the code. Yeah, I Frankensteined it. I pieced together from different things. That's fair, right? So you want to take the #1 spot from me. Rage baiting. What is happening? I think it's fine as long as you aren't trying to pass off as your own. Exactly. See? I'm not trying to pass off as my own. At all. Every developer steals code at some point. See, Kitty Art gets it. Kitty Art gets it. See, it's fine. It's fine. No one knows. I mean, everyone knows, but it's fine. So I think everything's fine. Okay, so now I should move in the angle that it's looking, by the way. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes! Oh, there he is again! Did you guys see him? Did you guys see him? Look. Whee! He'll come back. Hold on. If you don't steal code, you're not a programmer. Oh, he's gone. Chat, we have liftoff. So true, we have liftoff. I don't know what to do, guys. Okay, hold on. If our bottom is too low, we need to choose an angle that is, it needs to be between the angles of 180 and it needs to be between 180 and let me think. Hold on. It needs to be between 180 and 360. My goodness, what took so long there? Okay. Image angle equals random range of, hold on, it needs to be between 180 and 360. Right? Hold on. We actually need to make it even more in depth. If our bottom of X is, if we're too far this way, which is actually not 180, it needs to be between, hold on. Let me think. It needs to be between, it's like 90, right? 90 and 360, not 360, 270, but not including this area of numbers, right? This area over here. So I need to pick between, oh my goodness, this is really hard. Dude, I'm having like actual trouble. Hold on. Okay, let's do it if our X is too big. No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's think. Okay. We need to make it so it excludes all numbers between 90 and 270. Right? So right now, imagine a box, right? Imagine a box like this. We want our guy to bounce around inside this box. So if he hits a wall, we need to pick an angle that pushes him back the other way. So I actually do need to pull up a circle with the degrees here in a minute. So what we're essentially doing right now is, if we're here, we need to pick an angle that puts us back in the box, right? We go here, we put it back in the box. The issue is, the way random range works is I need to pick an angle that is either 0 to 90 or 270 to 360, right? Which is essentially anything in this range. The issue is, when I pick something like that, it's picking one the opposite direction. It's trying to go further this way rather than back into the box. So I think, can we do negative random range? Random range times -1, maybe? That could work. This could work. Okay, so if y is less than, hold on, bottom underscore y, then it needs to be a little more in depth. Then our image angle needs to be, in this sphere down here. So it needs to be between 270 equals random underscore range of 270 to 360. Else, hold on. Else, if y, the beef in the chat is going crazy for real. What's happening? Yes, speedbanking is gone. Just kidding. Wouldn't just making it be the DVD screensaver be easier? That's essentially what we're doing, Chicky Puff. But we have to make an object that hits the bounds, right? It hits the bounds, then turns back. Like, I don't have the DVD screensaver already, like, installed, you know what I mean? Invisible walls. Essentially, Kitty Heart, yes, invisible walls. Okay, I'm done arguing. This is dumb. This is dumb. What's going on? It is. What is happening? Okay, guys, stop fighting in the chat. What is going on? I haven't even noticed this. Who's in between? I was not mean. Okay, I'm not getting into this. It's fine. Everyone, please behave. No being mean to each other in the chat. I don't want to time anyone out. It's just kind of ridiculous. Could you add a barrier with walls to set a rule where the degree is flipped from where they hit it? Yes, I could. I could do that. I think instead I'm going to try this method first. I don't know if it's going to work. If this doesn't work, I'll switch to your method, Fire King. I think that makes more sense. So you're just trying to make the starting vector random right now. Yes, essentially, Chicky Puff. Oh my goodness, we're not getting back into this! We're not getting back into this! Hello, Tyrone. We're currently trying to settle an argument in the chat for some reason. I don't know what happened, but now everyone's mad at each other, I think. And by everyone, I mean, I think Layla is mad at Speed Baking, and Speed Baking doesn't actually care. But that's okay. We're not getting into it. Top Y. Okay, here we go. Now if we're in top Y, we take the same thing. We do image angle. Now we pick an angle between 0 and 90 this time. Between 0 and 90. Okay, otherwise... Yes, I think this works. I think this actually functions. Hold on. Now, if... Oh my goodness. We take the same thing. And then we go top. And if we're above the top, like this, then we reverse these. So, essentially now we're on this side, and we're up here, so we need to go down here. So it's from 180 to 270. 180 to 270. To 270. Then, if our Y is too high, we need to go back this way, right? So that's 90 to 180, I think. 90 to 180. What part are we on? We're currently working on our first farmer guy. So now we need to do 90 to 270. Okay, now it should bounce around our area. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot to dismiss the other code. This still could work. This still could work. Hold on. He ain't coming back, brother. He is not coming back. That is... Dang it. Okay. Hold on. It could be... Hold on. Wait, I forgot to place him correctly in the room. He could be bouncing around correctly, just in the wrong area. So we need to move him to, like, this upper corner. Is, I think, where we had him. I think his position is supposed to be 0 by 360. And then if we go in here, what does his actual code say? Plus 640? That's insane. I don't think that's right. I think it needs to be 360. 360. Let's try it. Here we go. Okay. I don't know what happened in this corner. He's gone. This is not working. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Let's just lower the amount so it's like... What if it's like 64 and 64? And now we just have like a little box he's supposed to be in. Okay, so now he should be in like a tiny box in the corner just going back and forth all around. He's gone. Okay, excellent. Hold on. Let's see if we can move him to the center so we can see a little better. Okay, here we go. Let's try here. Oh, he wigs out. That's insane. That... Fellas? Oh no. Oh no. Is he moving too fast? He definitely is. He's moving way too fast is the issue. But I don't know if he... I don't want it to be based on his movement that he doesn't break, you know? Because I want to be able to change his movement no matter what. So if I went to 1, it'd probably work pretty well, actually. Nope, he just leaves. He just leaves. Cool, never mind. What? Hold on. Oh, I know the issue. I know the issue, duh. Then if... Hold on, we need to go... Uh-oh. We need to put else on all these. Else, if, then, else, if. Essentially, if y is less than the bottom of y, then we need to pick anything down in this area, which would be 180 to 360. 180 to 360. So let's remove this. Then we need one final else if. So we copy this, then else if, okay. Now else if this and this, okay, then we need to go back up. So it would be anywhere from 0 to 180. 0 to 180, question mark? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. 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 Why does it do that? Fellas? I don't know what happened there. This is strange. I think it might be hitting it at like a certain angle so it doesn't know where it is. It just kind of just randomly chooses and it just kind of like bounces along. But shouldn't it... Hold on. I think one of these is wrong. I think if it hits a certain wall, we have it messed up. So we have it set up so that if the... Hold on. If we're too low for from the bottom, we're too low for y, then we go... Hold on. Is that wrong? Then the image angle 270 to 360. Isn't that here? Yes. Okay, that's right. Then the next one is if it's too close to the top, which means it's at the bottom, which I know is weird, but that's how it works. Then it needs to go like this, which is correct. Then, okay, if we get too close that way, let's review. Let's review. Hold on. Okay, we hit there. Boom. 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 We're fine. Boom. Okay, we're not fine anymore. The X is not working. Okay, the X, this X is doing something incorrectly. I don't know what it is, though. It might be this. It might be this. Let's just change this to 0, 0 to 90. Like this. Okay, let's see if this works better. Boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, I think it might work, guys. I think it's working. I don't think we need to do any more booms. I think we're fine. I don't understand. Don't worry, I don't think anyone does. Did you pull up a circle? No, I just thought about it in my head long enough that I finally figured it out. If it exceeds the top Y boundary, then it needs to have a down vector. Yeah, that was the issue, Chicky Puff. It essentially was, it exceeded the bottom X boundary, actually. So, like, essentially, oh my goodness. The boundary over here is what it exceeded. Where you see my mouse? It would get out there, and then it would just go the wrong way, essentially, is what would happen. So, there we go. It is fixed now, though, so I think it works. I hope. I don't actually know for sure, but, I mean, hopefully it works, you know. Okay, we need to figure out, we need to go to the follower. Cam, follow me. Go to the create. Okay, how do we get the end steps? Okay, that didn't work. Go to battle space. Camera. Okay. We need to see exactly your end coordinates. So 320 by 380. Okay. So now we take our little cat guy. Our little farmer cat. We move him to 320 by what? 380? I didn't see what it was. 380. Enter. But then we need to switch it to 0. Okay, boom. That's where it should be. And then I think, I don't know for sure. I think we need to hold on. We need to go half of 320 actually. Or we go, the height is 360, so we go 180 back from 3. No, we don't want to go that low. Or we don't want to go that high. We're okay with that. Now we go plus 180 plus 640. Okay, we can do that. Plus 180 plus 640. 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 Plus 180. Okay. Plus 180 plus 640. Okay. Now it should bounce around our farm area. He's really slow, though. Oh. I mixed them up, I think. I think I mixed them up. Yep, I did. Oops. This one's the 181. This one's the 641. Boom. Okay, I think it's fixed. Now let's see if we can increase the movement without it breaking. Please! Let's see. Don't say well spoken. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, this is pretty cool. I think it's working. Okay, what if we now make it more? I hope they don't have a seizure. What is happening? Also, the power outage said it was going to be fixed by 8:45 a.m. in a few minutes, but now it says 11:30? I am speed. I think it's working, guys. Now what we need to do is we need to make it so that whenever he touches a plant that's ready to harvest, it harvests it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, some chatters don't want to fight, have multiple different characters in the game for different NPCs. I do not know yet, Kitty Heart, because there won't be a ton of NPCs. But maybe we can make it so that, like, you can switch what the NPC looks like or something, that we can switch between all your different little character guys. Is that auto? Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not actually doing anything. My hands are up. Yeah, that's doing that by itself. So it's working. Yeah, I'm on a struggle bus right now. So do you have power back or not, Fire King? Oh, is Slugcat here? I didn't even see Slugcat. Oh, yeah. Hi, Slugcat. How are you doing? I think he was here earlier as well. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Whoa. Okay, yeah, our little cat bounces around now. He's ready to harvest. He's ready to harvest some stuff. I think he's a little too fast, though. Let's make him down to 3. Boom. Now he's down to 3. Maybe this is better. Yeah, I think it's a little more manageable. Boom. So we'd grab that one, and he'd go for the next one. He might grab the next one. We never know when. Boom. Got that one, too. See? I do not. You still don't have power? Fire King, I'd be so heated if I were you, ironically. I'd be, like, jumping off the walls. I'd be like, can someone please fix this? So, wait. I guess I don't know if your country even has it, but, like, AC is out? Heating is out? Like, are you good? Maybe you should overload your phone on the data so that it like heats up so you can stay warm. maybe that's the move. I don't know why I said that. That's just the dumbest thing I've probably ever said in my entire life. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, we need to steal this essentially and put it in the bouncer's code. So this is harvesting stuff. All of this is boundaries and movement stuff. Okay, perfect. Now whenever it touches the plant, yeah, whenever it touches a plant, it should harvest it if it's ready to be harvested. Uh-oh, we need one called closest plant. Hold on. Closest plot equals no one. Then we need to change it here. We need to go closest plot equals instance nearest xy obj underscore plot. Boom. Here we go. Okay. I'm in Kansas. Okay, you probably have AC then, right? I don't know. Does Kansas have AC? I would assume so. Okay, yeah, it's harvesting, guys. It's harvesting. Now all we gotta do is worry about planting seeds. Boom, boom. It's helping us. It's working. Boom, boom. We can also harvest manually if we need to. Boom. Like that. Grab some more seeds. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh, I think we lost. Click. Crash. Excellent. Okay. We got that. That was actually pretty painless. Wasn't there a tornado in Kansas recently? Isn't there always tornadoes in Kansas? Is Kansas in Tornado Alley? I don't know. When is the next CCT video? Jackie, I'm working on it. I've had some issues with the recent CCT video, but I'm working through them. I promise. I'm going to work on it later today a lot, and the bet should come out right before it like airs. So I guess the bet might come out today or tomorrow, depending on how much work I get done on it today. But it should be very soon. What do you think Kansas is? Yes, we have AC, but it's connected to the power. Okay, sorry. I don't know, Fire King. I've never been to Kansas. All I know is Dorothy, bruh. All I know is the Wizard of Oz. Yes, we're in Tornado Valley. Dang. That is scary. I'm sorry you were in Tornado Valley. I am heated. It's 79 degrees. Ooh. Add background now. Should we add the background now? Tyrone really wants us to add the background. Let's start working on a tile set. Sorry. Sorry, I thought Kansas didn't have any AC, bro. That's my bad. How was I supposed to know? I don't know. I've never been there. I've never been to Kansas. I don't know what you want from me. Will there be special guest appearances in CCT? I do not know. CCT is it's a fighting tournament that I run on this channel. It is the commenter character tournament where like all the characters come from the comments section. So like we're running the tournament right now. We're trying to get through a couple of different battles. Low-key, I need to work on it a lot more because it's definitely a little behind, and by a little behind I mean way behind. But I'll keep working on it. Don't worry. It'll just take me a little while to get some of those out because they do take a long time to create. And they're a little bit draining. I finished them and I'm like, dang, that was a lot of work. But I will continue working on it. I'll continue working on it. I'm not close to finishing the next one, but I will be by the end of today. By the end of today, I'll be close to finishing the next one. So, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. What's going on? I was waiting. Oh, wait, no, Personal Hades, that's right. No, we're not making the background yet. We have to draw Personal Hades' character. Sorry, I almost forgot. And by almost forgot, I mean did forget. Sorry. But remembered now. Thank you for reminding me. Boom. Boom. So they said they want to be a dice person. They'll be a little dice guy with a sombrero and a mustache, I think. Is what they said. So let's add a little bit more dice thing. Let's add a little sombrero now. Add a sombrero. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I don't think I've ever actually seen... Well, that's not true. I think I have. Obviously, I don't know if I've seen a sombrero in real life, but I think I have. I don't know what they look like, though, still. Still kind of confused as to exactly what they look like. Let me think. So they're rounded on the edges, right? Like this. And they have, like, the hole in the center, or is this just a cowboy hat? Is this just a cowboy hat? What do sombreros look like? I don't know. We're just gonna keep pushing on. Act like it works really well. We're gonna add a little mustache now. Boom. Mustache secured. Wait. This guy just looks like a 50s father in like a television show or something. Boom. Okay. That's one of his sides, by the way. Then we need to go like this. Boom. 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 Thoughts, fellas? It doesn't really look like a sombrero, does it? Are you making Fire Kong? Who's Fire Kong? He probably doesn't have insurance for that either. I don't feel bad for the meme I'm making now. What does that mean, Fire King? I think Fire King just threatened to meme me? I don't know. Here's the little guy. Maybe the dice randomly rolls damage. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm surrounded by mountains, so I never see tornadoes. But there was what we call a microburst tornado that struck down a business for no reason. What's a microburst tornado? That sounds like an anime move that like a villain has. Like, it sounds like they'd be like, microburst tornado. You know what I mean? Sorry, is that insensitive to that business? Sorry to that business. I'm sorry you got struck down by an anime level threat. Could never be me, but that's wild. Is it not? This is not a sombrero. It doesn't even look like one. What do sombreros look like? I think they're rounded at the top. I don't think they have this flat, or this part here. I think it's more like this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then we, like, erase... Hold on. We, like, slowly erase the sides here. Like this. Boom, boom, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's sombrero-like. That looks like a sombrero. I've been working on it for a second. Fire King, what? Now I'm scared. How long have you been working on this? Why does it look like he has one large mouth and no eyes? That is funny, actually. Maybe we'll change him to look like that more. I don't know what that is. That is just awful. One sec. There we go. Now he's a little dice guy with a mustache and a sombrero on. Huzzah! Luffy straw hat? Hold on, but they are powerful. Why does it look like he has one large mouth and eyes? He has an NPC. It touches down and immediately disperses. Oh, he's an NPC. Okay. In that case, he could be like a shop guy. Ooh, okay, he could be like a shop guy, and his prices are randomized. Right? Like, every time you go visit the shop, it's a different price. Give him a pupil. Thoughts? It's a white pupil, which makes it weird, but I mean, I still think it's kind of neat. It kind of works. Nice. Yeah, gambling house. Oh, that's way better. I love gambling. I actually don't love gambling. Never gamble. I shouldn't have... I'm sorry. Never gamble. Guys, don't do that. There are children here. I'm sorry. Don't gamble. It's bad. I've never gambled in my life. Don't do it. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't gamble. It's bad. Don't ever do it. You'll lose all your money, and then you'll be broke. Gambling dice guy. Anyways, let's go ahead and export him. I'm clipping that. I'm sorry! Kids don't gamble! Kids don't gamble! People can do the same thing that you do in Deltarune to get an egg. What's that even mean, Breadbug? Gambling is fun except when you lose? Panky, don't encourage gambling! No! Guys, never gamble. Gambling is wrong. It's immoral and unjust. It is bad for the soul. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. It's just bad. You'll lose all your monies. Never gamble, kids. Never gamble. Whew. Narrowly avoided being unfamily friendly there. Just dodged it by a hair. Know what I mean? Fellas, I think I may have accidentally just encouraged children to gamble. This is really bad. Don't become Chance from Forsaken? Is that the gambling is that the guy that flips the coin? I'm using Snapchat to make it, so it's taking a bit of time. Are you making a meme on Snapchat? Okay. Tyrone, I think we already have a character for you. So I think we can add you from last, like, the stream we drew you. Unless I'm mistaken. What stream was that? I cannot find half of the characters we've drawn. I need to, like, search the bowels of my computer to find where all these went. Because I feel like I had them, I just don't know where they went. Okay, here we go. Multiply. We go in here. We make it darker. That's a little too dark, I think. There we go. That's pretty dark. We'll use that for now. And then what we need to do is we have that. Then we can do like a blue sky area. So we do blue sky. Boom. Oh, that's not the right layer. Boom. And then we go. Boom. I don't know how well this is going to look, or how good this is going to look, but we're going to try it for now. File, save as. Now, it's been a long time since I did a tile set, so we're essentially just doing this so I can remember how to do tile sets. Tile set. Okay, so here we go. We go here. We go TL1. Save file. Oh, wait. Important thing. You have to leave this first slot blank. I forgot about that. Boom, like that. File, save. File, export as, export. Yes. Then go here. Go to tile sets. Tile sets, where are you? Okay, create a sprite in the tile set area. Call it SPR underscore TL1. Oh, that's an exclamation point. TL1, there we go. We import our new tile set. Where is it? Let's go here. Yes. Then we create a new tile set as well. Let's close our sprites tab for a sec. We go here, we hit create, we go create new tile set. We can call it tile set 1, that works for us right now. Select a sprite, we go to tile sets, we hit sprite 1. Okay, now we have it, we go tile width 32, tile height 32. Offset, yeah, offset's correct. Output border X and Y should be fine, I don't know. Let's go, now we go to battle space, we create a new layer, a tile set layer. We choose our tile set, go tile set 1. We take our new area of tile set, and then we can create our area here. Who knows how well this is going to work, though. Here we go. Now I have a little area here. Boom. Boom. So essentially we're just making an area of grass to look at. It doesn't actually do anything, like, gameplay-wise, but it just looks a little bit better, and Tyrone has been asking for a background for, like, ages. So we're gonna do this for them. And we're gonna have a sky behind us. Something like this. Just an area so that we can see a little bit of the background, you know what I mean? And I'm aware it doesn't look very good, fellas, I'm aware, but at least it looks better than just blankness, right? Background time, there we go. Alright, GoatBlob approving of gambling has been clipped. Why? I didn't mean it, guys! I didn't mean it! Don't gamble! Kids, never gamble. It's not good. It'll leave you with no money left, dude. Zero money. And then your wife will leave because you have no money. And, I mean, without money, what are you gonna do? You can't live a life, bruh. You have no money. Not that money equals happiness or life either. That's not what I mean. I'm not saying, okay, I'm not saying, I guess, okay, you can't gamble because it'll take your money away, but you can't be sad because, oh no. Just don't do it, okay? Don't gamble. It doesn't look like a sky, it doesn't have clouds. Yeah, that's accurate. Not every sky has clouds, it's just a really nice day. Kitty heart is the problem. Add details, add wire to the farm, and clouds, and sun, and shading. Stop digging yourself a deeper hole. Panky, I can't! I'm trying to fix the problem! The game crashes, you lose, at a game over. That's true, we do actually need to do that instead. We'll do that instead. Let's make a game over next. To be clear, I don't condone gambling. I think it's bad. Anyways, okay, moving on. Someone clip that! Someone clip that! Someone clip me saying that! That, like, gambling is bad and you shouldn't do it. That way it's all even, right? Like, no one's gonna clip that, bro. No one's gonna clip that. I'm cooked. My career is over. There go all the sponsors. I don't have any sponsors. There go everyone. All the sponsors gone, reduced to atoms. Viewports, hold on. 640 by 360. Okay, cool. So we go here. We go. This is 640 by 360. We need to add a game over screen. So it just needs to say game over in like really big text, realistically. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it like 20 big. Is 20 big enough? No, that's still really small. All the way up to 50 then. There we go. G A M E. Then we erase the parts we don't want. So it's 50, so we need to do 10. It should be 10 big. And then we remove this, so it's like G. Obviously this is placeholder, by the way. None of this is going to be in the actual end result, probably. G. Oops, one too high. A. M. E. Oh my goodness, it's once again, it's one too high. E. That's not wide enough. Oh my goodness. Game! Okay, we have the first part. Does that look the center to you guys? Looks close enough to me. Also, can you tell me what the farm is for? The farm, it's not your honest opinion? We only clip the truth? What? The truth? I don't condone gambling, guys! I don't gamble! No. Make it red. To be honest, the death is a battler laying down. Crying. Okay, so, you know the scene where Groot tells the minions about stealing the moon? Check Discord. GoatBlob, check the Discord right now? How? Okay, one sec, I'm checking it. Is it in the memes section, I'm assuming? Oh my... Hold on, I gotta show this on stream. I'm gonna voice act this bad boy as well. Hold on. It's pulling up. I don't know if it's up yet. Okay, one sec. I need to wait until I can actually see it on here. Okay. Minions! Tonight, we steal! Hold on. The moon! Ah! Dude, this might be the funniest thing someone has posted in the Discord so far. Dude, this is hilarious. The like... Why do I look like that? I look so goofy. goodness. There are minions in there as well. I see them. It's actually the minion scene. I didn't even realize. Look at this guy. What is this guy doing? Okay, that was pretty funny, bro. Okay, that was pretty good. I gotta admit that wasn't a bad one. Why? Why do I look like that? I look like an actual goblin or something, dude. Back to game over screen. Anyways, sorry for the minor interruption there. Is it like here? And this one should be like here. I think that works. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Game over. That looks like a game over screen, right? I feel like the amount of memes that Fire King makes, we need like a role for them. I'm gonna cry? Don't say I'm gonna cry. It's your own joke. You can't. You were the one that made it. You can't say I'm gonna cry, dude. Fire King, you can't laugh so hard you cry at your own bit, dude. I don't think that's normal. That's just kind of goofy, bruh. Menu. Game over. File, export. Export as, export, yes. What do I call it? The new role mod? Oh my goodness. Fire King, no one's even asked Fire King if he wants to be a mod, dude. It's like, you guys are just throwing this responsibility on him. Why is it like a presidency right now? It's like... Fire King, do you want to be mod? I will make you one if you want to be one, but I mean, like... You're currently being elected right now. Hold on, let me think. We need a new room, I think is what we need. Let's go create new room, call it game over, I think. Game over. Okay, cool. Now what we need to do is if no instance exists of our if no instance exists. So essentially if we lose. Oh wait, no, I know what to do. We just go to the MC tower. It has HP, right? Yes. If HP is less than 1, then we just room go to game over. Right? Now this should work. We'll just go to the game over screen. Now we need an asset called menu, or an object called menu. Create object. I see you guys typing. I'm a little worried to check, but I am going to check anyways. Object. Okay. That's a question for you. It's your channel. No, I'm not going to throw the responsibility on you though. I want you to like 1, 3. What? No. Guys say 1 for Fire King to be mod, 2 for Fire King to not be mod. Kittyheart is running a poll in the chat! Breadbug said 3 for me to be mod. 1. Okay, I'm gonna mod you later, Fire King. This is... I'm putting you in the hole now. The democratic election has spoken. Chicky Puff and Fire Baking. I shall accept the mod position if you're willing to give it. Okay, Fire King! Fire King has accepted... Hold on, we need to make like a coronation. Can we pause? Let's pause the game dev for a second. Let's quickly add in this sprite, and then we need to move to a coronation for Fire King. Hold on. Oh, I did not mean to make a new object. I don't need that. Yes. Hold on. Sprites, create sprite, SPR _ game over. Okay. Import the game over screen real quick. Hold on. Menu, game over. Yes. Okay. Now we go to the game over page. We go to assets. We go to our... Where's our menu at? Menu, sure. We just type in game over, actually. Game over. We drag this bad boy in. Okay. Now that's set up. We need to make a coronation for the modding of Fire King. Hold on. Let's... We're gonna use the zombie Nessie, dude. New... Hold on. 320 by 320. Okay, hold on. Control V. The coronation of Fire King begins. He needs a podium. Hold on. A podium is being constructed for Fire King to stand at as he gives his speech to commemorate becoming a mod. Here he is. He's at the podium as he becomes a mod. Here he is. Look at him, everyone, in all his glory. Boom. He's giving his speech. The crowd is going wild below. Who all is here? Who voted for him? I didn't see. Okay, it was Chicky Puff, Speed Baking, Pangy. The other chatters should be there to listen. That's exactly what we're doing, Kitty Heart. Okay, we gotta add the farmer Kitty Heart. Open, hold on. NPCs. We need the farmer Kitty Heart. Grab Kitty Heart, pull him in. We're all gonna be here listening. I think I should probably be somewhere in the back, being cornered by the people, telling him to vote, or for asking me to mod him. I'm like, wait guys, wait. Okay, I'll do it. Fine, calm down, everyone. We need Chicky Puff. Let's add Chicky Puff in fancy dress clothing. I forgot about the time we made you a baby zombie guy. Here's Chicky Puff watching as the coronation occurs. Which one of these waters is the one that's not 4 days old? I have 2 waters down here. Kitty Heart hosted the vote. Okay, Kitty Heart should get on the pulpit as well then. Or not the pulpit, the podium. Kitty Heart has to be up here with you because they're like your running mate. You know what I mean? They're like your vice mod or whatever. Here we go. So Chicky Puff's... No, we need Speed Baking. I was saying, is Chicky Puff the only one in the audience? No, Speed Baking is here as well. In the taco truck. There we are. We have our small crew of people there. Who else is here right now? Tyrone needs one. Tyrone needs to be there. Hold on. Tyrone, what do you want to be? Do you want to be... I don't think I have your square character, your Geometry Dash character. We can make another one real quick though. Hold on. Boom, there we go. What color is the center? Blue. Okay, blue is in the center. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's not a perfect square. Down 1. Okay, there we go. Hold on. A purple blob? You want a purple blob? Okay, we can do a purple blob. We can do a purple blob. Just full-on blobbing on the ground. Here it is. Purple blob secured. With a top hat. No, stop. Okay, Tyrone, we're working on it. What else do we want on him? We have a top hat. Okay. He's got a top hat on. Everyone's very fancy. Everyone's dressed very fancily for this occasion. Okay, with eyes. Okay, he needs eyes. Eyes. There he is. 407 chats ago, our GoatBlob brought forth on this channel a new game, conceived in pixels and dedicated to the proposition that all pixels are created equal. Wait, why is this actually fire? Pangy voted as well, and Breadbug. Okay, we need Breadbug and Pangy. Hold on. Can I find Breadbug? I don't remember where I put him. Breadbug, where have you gone? There he is. Breadbug, come here. Grab Breadbug. And we need Pangy as well. Breadbug is very tall, I just realized. Breadbug is here. Pangy. Okay, we're gonna have to draw another goose for Pangy, because our other goose is lost to time right now. Here we go. Another goose for Pangy. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Off to a stunning start here. Dude, I don't know why every time I draw an animal, it's like the strangest looking, most bizarre thing that's ever been seen on this planet, dude. Like, that is... I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay. Boom. We have a goose. Goose secured. We have... This might be the goofiest scene we've made. Here's the voting party that just came to support Fire King's coronation. Hold on. Oh, that's too much. That's too much off. There we go. Okay, they're close together now. Breadbug is in the back, plotting his revenge. Okay. Breadbug moved to the back, plotting their revenge to get Mod as well. Shouldn't Breadbug be jealous? Yes. Add the rat from the heist, too. I don't even remember what the rat from the heist looked like. He's definitely on my other computer. Was it something like... I feel like I made him, like, really small. Was he, like, down here? With, like, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Something like this. I feel like this is how I normally draw rats. You know what I mean? Like this. And then it has, like, a doop, doop, doop tail. Like that. We have come to dedicate a portion of that pixels as a final... designing place for those who here gave their ideas that channel might live. It's altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. Why is Fire King giving like a high level speech right now? Like, I feel like he's actually like put some time into this. Like, I want the whole thing to be here so that I can like read it all together as like one idea. It's like actually pretty good. Wait, oh yeah, it's Cheez-It the Ghost, actually. It needs to be a ghost, then. Hold on, I forgot Cheez-It sadly passed on from this life. Cheez-It the Ghost is here. In ghost form. Wow, even Cheez-It made it to this coronation. There's 3 messages for the speech. Okay, we're gonna read the speech now. He's giving the speech. Here we go. Everyone ready for the speech. 407 chats ago, our GoatBlob brought forth on this channel a new game, conceived in pixels, and dedicated to the proposition that all pixels are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great game war, testing whether that channel or any channel so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great game creation of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that pixels as a final designing place for those who here gave their ideas that channel might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. Also, tell him this is the Gettysburg Address. I figured it. I knew I heard like the 4-score thing before. I didn't know if it was the Gettysburg Address or if you were like actually like riffing off of that somehow. I was like, this is very impressive if you're like making this up. But I thought it might have been the Gettysburg Address. I just wasn't sure. Okay, where's Pango, Lango, and Sango, and Pangy the penguins? Someone clip this. Fire King. Okay. Hold on, I'm pausing so I can mod Fire King. So he's going to gain absolute power momentarily. If you fear for your safety, be careful, because Fire King is about to have full power over what's going on. Once I gotta figure out how to mod someone on YouTube. 1 second. In the YouTube app, find a commenter under one of your videos from someone you'd like to make a mod. Tap more. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay, I need to like find where they are. Hold on. I gotta. Where do I even find him? Hold on. I click on the 3 dots. I click. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on, can view and remove chat messages, hide, or put users in timeout. Save. Did it work? It says he's a standard moderator. Did it work? Oh! He's in, guys! He did it! We need some claps in chat. We need some huzzahs, guys. We need some huzzahs. He did it. He became mod. Aaron's gonna be mad. I think Aaron's gonna appreciate the some help. Wow. Very impressive. This is good work, guys. Breadbug says I know a bit of modding. Breadbug, low-key, we actually don't need any mods at all to be so real. Everyone's usually really nice around here. I think this is just like a presidential thing. All hail Fire King! All hail! All hail Fire King! All hail! Redbug, when we need the next mod, I promise we will add you though, because we actually do need someone with modding experience. All hail! All hail! Well done, Fire King. Well done. I've modded on Twitch before. Oh, you'll be fine then. It's very similar, I think. Can I be co-mod as Fire King? Of Fire King? I really don't... I think Aaron Gray already did the honors. Yeah, I think Aaron Gray's good. I think we have enough mods for now. Breadbug, next mod, you will be mod for sure, though. When we need one more. Peak Cinema. That was peak. Right there. That was amazing. Wow. This journey has been a wild ride from start to finish, guys. We've had ups, we've had downs, we've had really that's it. We didn't actually do a whole lot, but I mean, you know, it was still cool though. I feel like that was neat. Well done, everyone. Well done. Good teamwork. I don't know what teamwork we had, but it seemed like good teamwork to me. I feel like we need to duplicate this room. Then call it game over. Hold on. Game over. Then we need to remove everything from it. Hold on. Shift. Shift. Delete it all. Then add in the game over screen. Okay. Now I think when we run out of HP, we'll go to the game over screen. Not sure though. Speed just said mute me, Fire King. Is this like a test of his abilities? Speed Baking wants to see how long it'll take Fire King to go mad with power, dude. Add a battler laying down crying? I'd feel bad. I don't want to see a battler crying. It works! We're game over, guys. Should I add me crying? We could add me. That way it's not like as bad. We'll add like the GoatBlob guy sweating like this. This is what we'll add. Cause I don't want anyone to be crying in the game. That's sad, bro. Oops. Wrong layer apparently. Control C, Control V. Okay, here's my little guy. He's standing on top of the O. There he is. He's not crying, but he's sweating profusely. That's almost as bad, right? Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Now I have a little guy. It's my little guy. He's sad and he's sweating. Save. File. Export. Export as export. Yes. Yes. Go here. Re-export here. Import. Or re-import here. There we go. Now we have my little guy sweating on top of the game over screen. There we go. Get through it all. Tyrone still wants an injured fighter. The true boss should be GoatBlob. Is that like my version of Wario? You know what I mean? Like he's like everything I'm not. Like he gambles. I bet GoatBlob gambles. You know, like cuz he's like the opposite of me. You know what I mean? I bet that's true. I bet GoatBlob gambles all the time, you know, because I don't. I mean, I shan't abuse my power. May Zeus himself strike me down if I'm lying. Speedbaking is attempting to, like, tempt Fire King, like the Ring from, what's that one show or movie? Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I forgot the name of Lord of the Rings, but I remembered it was about rings. Sorry, guys. He's attempting to tempt him like the Lord of the Rings ring. Oh, he just yet. Uh-oh, Fire King. Wait, what if, like, Fire King... I don't know if he can. Wouldn't it be funny if Fire King could, like, end the stream? Wouldn't that be, like, insane? Like, he's just like, I'm done here. End stream. Like, I don't think he can, but wouldn't it be crazy if he could? I didn't think about that kind of thing. I mean, if he can, good for him. That's hilarious. He's like, time to take a break. Click. End stream. Lightning strikes, but not on speed baking. Nah, GoatBlob hated gambling. No! Chicky Puppy loves it! He loves gambling! Ooh, Fire King for villain one Friday stream? Actually, why is that actually a really good idea? I actually think that is funny. We could do that. Should we do something like that? He would have the power to disable chatters? No, that's OP. That's OP. I don't know about that. You 100% can't. Okay, okay, Breadbug. I appreciate the info. For a split second, I was a little bit worried. Okay, okay. We need to see if this is winnable, actually. Because so far, we've just lost to the guys a lot. So, we need to, like... Uh-oh, we forgot that we need to harvest first. We need to harvest quickly. Boom. Need some guys. Boom, boom. Drop the harvest. Plant more seeds. Grab this. Grab the harvester. Uh-oh. Boom, boom. Boom. Drop it. We need more. We need more guys. Boom. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my goodness. This is actually really hard. Go, 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 go. We need some bigger guys. Along with the smaller guys. Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. We need some more guys. Well, if we're going for, like, the world's hardest game, this is going well. We're getting absolutely trounced, dude! Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're, like, fighting our way back slowly. Okay, I think we're, like, making a comeback, low-key. I think we're making a comeback. I think we're gonna do it! Hold on. Oh, yeah, we're good now. We're good now. They're cooked. We got through their main force. We won. We won for sure. That's light work, baby. That's light work, baby! That's a win. Also, that was kind of hard, actually. By the way. Just so everyone's aware. Hold on. We're also OP in our own way. So true. Add details to the background. So I got a pop-up that said I can delete messages, put users in timeout, hide users from the channel, and manage messages. But I would also not abuse power like that. Yeah, I was just joking, Fire King. I wouldn't assume you would just end stream like that. It would be funny though. Delete this message. I want to see your power. Speed baking is like, I don't even know what he's doing, dude. He's like wait, did it work? Did he do it? Oh, okay. Oh, Breadbug sent that message. Okay, okay, I got that, Enemies. Add slower cooldown to the enemies. Slower cooldown? We low-key winning. That was actually very close. If you're referring to the test. If you're referring to beating Fire King in one-on-one combat this Friday stream, I'd be a little impressed if you managed to beat him. He is a king of fire, after all. Add slower cooldown to the enemies. So, by slower cooldown, do you mean you want them... Hold on. Slower cooldown. As in, like, the cooldown should last longer or not as long? You know what I mean? What do we mean by that? Ugh. To be so real, we're gonna have to adjust the enemy AI a lot. Because, currently, it just kind of spawns things whenever it gets enough money. But I think it should probably spawn things at a different rate than just full-on money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, as in it should be faster or slower? Slower cooldown off enemies. That doesn't... Slower cooldown, so it should... When spawning. Okay, so the enemy should spawn at a slower rate, is what you're saying. Sorry, I'm having some real trouble discussing this. For some reason. Close all my windows. Okay. We're gonna save. Save. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of organizing now. We're gonna create a new folder. Create group. Yeah, okay. We're gonna call this... Chatter... Sprites. Okay. We're gonna grab you, 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 and you. Everyone's going in here. Boom. Now, we need to divide it up even further. We're going to create another group. Call this one NPCs. We're going to take Farmer Cat and put them in the NPC drawer. We're going to create another group. Call them Fighters. Fighters. We're going to take everyone else, put them in the Fighter group. Boom. Okay. That's a little easier to look at. Now we need a farming group as well. So we need to create a group, call it farming. So let's close that up. Let's grab the carrot finish, carrot grow, barren. We're going to grab harvest. We're going to grab seeds. We're going to grab wheat. Okay. All in farming. Close it up. Boom. Okay. I'm okay with that for now. Okay, so now what I want to do, I kind of want to, okay, but that sadly didn't look like fun gameplay right now. So we must make the game our own fun thing. That's true. We do need to do that. Well, I think what we need to do is it's all too fast. All of it's too fast. All of it's too fast, I think. We need to increase the cost of everyone. Right? Again. And I know we already increased their HP to slow the game down. Their cost needs to be way higher. Like, I'm going to make it 20 higher. I don't even care. 35. Uh-oh, that's 350. That's insane. We're going to go 40 for this. We're going to go 40 for that. We're going to go 50 for this. We're going to go 60 for this. We're going to go 70 for this. We're slowing down combat as much as we can. We're increasing HP as well again. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 35. Okay. So, this is all in an effort to slow combat as much as possible. Because I think the real fun part of our game is this. The little farming. Like, I think this is actually interesting. Like, running around, trying to place all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. The issue is we're too slow, though. Uh-oh, we don't have enough for anything. Okay. If this was faster, like this bottom part was faster paced, I think the game would be fun. You know what I mean? Like, if we could move at a quicker speed. Right now, it feels like we're moving through molasses, I'm not gonna lie. Which is not how we want the game to feel, obviously. We have successfully slowed it down a little bit. Like, obviously we can't get as much stuff, and therefore it's harder to push through. We need a faster movement speed down here, though. Like, realistically. Like, badly. Because this is the fun part. It's supposed to be, like, quick, fast-paced, right? But it's not. Like, instead of being fast-paced, it's just kind of like... You know? So we need to move at least doubly as fast. Walk speed 1. Let's make it 2. Let's see what this is like. Hi, Blue Zombie Blood. I am Mod now. Edo Makes Games. Hi, first time here. What are you doing? Okay. Welcome, first of all. Welcome, Edo Makes Games. Second of all, we are currently building a game where chat is all the characters. It's essentially like a battle cats like, if you are familiar with battle cats. Except for instead of like having the farm be like a passive thing that occurs, we are instead, we're like this, it's almost like an Overcooked style farming game. You know what I mean? Where it's like all hectic, we all like rush around as fast as we can. We essentially just place all our stuff as quick as we can. We have this guy goes around, he breaks stuff for us as well. Kind of makes it just a little bit easier to like farm, I guess, because he's helping us. I think we're getting destroyed right now. Oh, apparently we can walk all the way up here, guys. And into the sky. I did not realize that. So we need a way to stop that, obviously. I think we're about to get game over, though, to be so real. Currently we're working on balancing, so we're trying to make it slower so that you have more time to play the Overcooked part of the game, because it's the actual fun part of the game. So we're currently working on that right now. We also hosted a chat election a couple minutes ago, where we modded someone from chat because so many people voted that they should be a mod. It was very impressive. We had a coronation and everything. Also, I think we just lost. We needed like so many zombie Nessies. Come on. Oh, we won. We're good. See, the issue is we get to a certain point in our farming portion where we just absolutely swamp them. Like, there's nothing they can do now because we have like the biggest fighting force of all time, and it's done. We won. So that's part of our issue right there. Good idea. Thank you, thank you. We thought it was a pretty fun idea as well. Also, it isn't intuitive to know how good people are and whether you have a good troop. Here's an example. Fun idea. Insert idea here. That's getting hard. I was suggesting Fire King for Stream Boss. Add Easter... What's this game? We are currently making this game. It is currently untitled. We have no idea what it's called. Have you finished some other games? Ito, I have finished... I have finished 2 to 3 other games. I made them for game jams. I got second place in one of the game jams I was in. That was pretty cool. There was only like 12 people, but hey, a win is a win. We take that around here. I've made a couple of games before, yes, but not like anything professional. No, like, full releases. You know what I mean? The title is Wheats and Beats. Is that the title? I did not realize we had made one. That's my idea. That's your idea for Wheats and Beats. Okay, okay. Huh? Second? What is going on here? Oh, second. Yeah, I got second one time. It was because my supporting material was really good. The whole game jam was centered around, like, you can make whatever game you want, but you have to supply materials on, like, how you made the game, what you did with it, like, those kinds of things. And, I uploaded a video. I think it's still on the channel. It's called, I think it's I Made a Game About College Anxiety. Might be the video title. But yeah, I uploaded that with my supporting materials, and it placed so well that I think my game got third overall, but because it did so well, it pushed me up to second. So yeah, I got second. What's it about besides Wheats and Beats? Okay, the game is like Battle Cats, essentially. We just did a test run. We'll do another one for you. It's like Battle Cats, right? We have this area where we, like, spawn in guys. Except there's, like, this farming simulator at the bottom that's kind of, like, overcooked. And so the point of the game is to, like, farm enough resources to beat the bad guys over there. That's pretty much it for now, you know. Nothing too crazy. I will say, I think it could be a good idea to make it so that, like, the harvesting thing is something we can drop for those that aren't new around here. I think if we do that, then it will make it a lot easier to both, like, collect the harvesting thing, but also it'll feel more like Overcooked. Because you know how in, like, Overcooked, sometimes you actually throw the plate across the whole, like, lobby or whatever, and now you don't have the plate anymore, you have to, like, go fetch it. It could be that kind of thing, but for this harvesting thing. So, like, what if whenever we drop the harvester, like, if we're running while we drop it, it, like, kind of throws it a little bit, so then we have to go, like, grab it. You know what I mean? I think it could be a neat idea. Also, we just won again. Yeah, we have some issues with balancing right now, if you haven't noticed. What do you mean make a character like a suggestion? You can design a character. Yeah, also, if you're new here, you can be in the game. All the chatters are in the game. All the characters are chatters. So, like, we have... Who's in chat right now? Chicky Puff's in chat. I'm going to be thinking of how to make the game fun in my free time today. That would be very helpful, Chicky Puff. Well, I watched half of that video. Yeah. For example, a zombie Nessie. Yeah, the zombie Nessie guy is Fire King. The baker guy, who's our main character right now, that's Speed Baking. He's in chat right now, I think, maybe. Chicky Puff, Chicky Puff is the little bug guy. The, like, beetle thing that we see. Hold on, I'll show you. There's, like, a beetle guy. That's Chicky Puff. Let's see if I can farm enough stuff to get him. This little beetle... Oh, there's two of them, sorry. That's Chicky Puff, though. If I can farm a little more, I'll make it a little easier to see. So yeah, Chicky Puff, that's a person in chat. This is their sprite character. And they just kind of like walk back and forth to attack each other. You know. Idea, at a max NPC in battle, you can upgrade it. The cat is me. How about a mage who makes stuff grow faster, but only there like half the time? Like an event character. Can we do an asset tour? Sure, we can do an asset tour. Hold on. Asset tour time. First I want to draw the binary guy's new character. Hold on. So we need a wizard, and it sounds like he's a farm NPC. So there's two types of characters, that binary guy. There's the people that help in the farm, usually because the people that help in the farm don't want their characters to fight, which is fine. Like we don't want to force anyone's character to fight if they don't want their character to fight. So their characters go to the farm and they like help farm and stuff. Other characters are the actual fighters, like they go into battle and actually battle each other. So you said a wizard that helps stuff grow faster. Okay, we could do like a little wizard guy. Also, you'll notice we're big fans of the floating eye. The floating eye is a big bonus for us. We're big fans of that bad boy over there. And by we, I mean me. I have no idea if chat likes the floating eye thing, but I think it's hilarious, so we do it on almost all of our characters now. We didn't used to. Okay, wizard guy. Here he is. He's a little wizard guy. We probably can't implement him into the game right this second, as we're running a little low on time, and if we want to do an asset tour, we're going to need as much of this time as we can get. I'm trying to make it look like he's kind of wearing a bush or something. So he looks kind of like a little tree guy or something. You know what I mean? Welcome, Pixel Cheesecake. I did not see Pixel Cheesecake enter. Oh, hello. Are you hiring? I am not hiring. I don't I don't have a company. What do you mean by hiring, Pixel Cheesecake? You can make it roguelike, I think. We could. Yeah, that'd be neat. And then, ooh, that could be something. We could make it so that, like, the characters you get at the beginning of the run are, like, let me think. So it would be, like, at the beginning of each run, you get a random assortment of 3 to 4 characters or something, and then you can make it a roguelike that way. That could be kind of neat. And it's, like, random every time. Blue Zombie Blood. Hey, Blue Zombie Blood, how's it going? They may do something other than make money. Oh, that's a good idea. We should add that to the list. We're gonna add that to the list here in a sec. Like, you can add seeds that power up your troops. That is a good idea. We will add that for sure. Okay. Hold on. A lot of ideas. Let me think. Add a U wand, like in D&D. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna look it up. One sec. U wand. Y-E-W wand D&D. Images. Oh, okay. It's like a wand made out of living wood, it looks like. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like. You know what I mean? Let's add one. So it's like a living wood wand or something. So like it still has like grass, or not grass, but like leaves on it. We could add something like that. So here he is. Let's add his little hand. His little patty. There he is. Here's our little wizard guy. It looks like he's poking himself in the eye. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Let's delete this one so it looks more like... There we go. It looks a little more random now. A spell casting. Okay, for druids. What's D&D? Dungeons and Dragons, Tyrone. What are you talking about? Welcome, new chatters. Consider liking the stream. I actually did it again. I always do that. Sorry. I think there will be enemy encounters. After defeating enemy encounters, you can pick seeds, characters, or upgrades. We could do something like that. We're also thinking we could do something like a story-based game as well, with like basic upgrades, you know? Wait, he's friends with the Berry Wizard from your, like, second stream ever? Oh, wait, good idea. Hold on, let's look that guy up. Here he is, Berry Wizard as well. This Berry Wizard was from our second stream ever. Actually, I think it literally was second stream ever. Great memory by, Chicky Puff there. One of the only characters that don't have the floating eyes are my character, which I still want it to stay that way. Nice, kitty heart, nice. At an NPC limit that you can upgrade. Fire King, what's D&D? Dungeons and Dragons. D&D is a tabletop role-playing game. There should be. What's a D&D? Oh, never mind. OMG, Fire King is being such a good mod. I know, Fire King, best mod that was added today. Best mod added today. See, the trick is only one mod was added today. That way it's like, that way no one's feelings are hurt. Because he's the best mod, obviously. He's like the best mod added today because he's the only one. So like it wouldn't make sense to, like, you know what I mean. I guess technically he's also the worst mod added today, but we don't really want to focus on that, because he's, like, you know. Okay, I'm gonna clip it just before you say before today. No, Aaron will be so upset! No! Don't hurt Aaron's feelings like that! Okay, sorry, asset tour. Sorry, guys. Let me get serious for a second. Asset tour, okay. So here is all the people we've drawn in past streams. And by all the people, I mean this is, like, 1/4 of the people. There are, like, a ton more. I just don't have all the art together right now. So we have this one. We have... What's this one? Oh! Forgot about these guys. Sorry. Here's these guys as well. What's this guy? Oh! We found Pengy's goose! We found Pengy's goose, guys! Look! We found him! That is way better than the goose we made today. Have you ever played D&D? I've played D&D, yeah. We actually do every Friday as our chat plays D&D game. Or day. Where it's like an interactive stream. Where chat gets to, like, type out what they want the characters to do. And then, like, essentially I, like, DM for them. So, like, if someone's like, I want my character to, jump up and down or something, then I'll have them, like, do this. I'll be like, oh, Pengy's jumping up and down. What happens next? And then, like, someone will be like, I spawned an atomic bomb. And then inevitably I have to be like, okay, you can't spawn an atomic bomb. It's a little bit too much. And then everyone's like, why? I want to spawn an atomic bomb. And then I'm like, okay, fine. And then panic usually ensues. No, that's when my sessions are. It's at 8 a.m. for my time. So, like, same time as today, if you'd be interested in showing them. Show them Moochie. This is Kevin Moo. It's not Moochie. Let me find... Hold on, where is it? This is really embarrassing. So I drew Speed Baking's dog at one point, and it did not look like a dog. It looked like a cow, okay? But I can't help it! It's hard! I can't draw dogs, guys. I can't draw them. They're just strange looking creatures. Also, apparently I don't have Moochie on this computer. It's on the other computer. Sorry, speed baking. But yeah, okay. Hold on. So asset tour. We need to save this. File, save as, YouTube stuff, stream stuff, the game. Hold on. NPCs. Okay. We need, like, Bush Wizard, maybe? Bush Wizard. Okay. So, let's close this for a sec. Okay. What's this? Oh, we need to save this as well. This needs to close. Don't save. This one needs to move down here. Actually, we need to close it. Don't need that for now. Don't need that for now. Don't need that for now. Okay. Okay. Time for the asset tour. Everyone ready? Wait, Friday's tomorrow already. I know, I missed, like, half my streams. I think there should be a randomized enemy encounter. After defeating enemy encounters, you can pick seed characters or upgrades. See, okay, there's two routes. We could do that route, and it would make it like a roguelike, right? Which, I like roguelikes, personally. And I know a lot of people like roguelikes. But also, people also talk about how, like, indie devs only make roguelikes. You know what I mean? Which isn't true. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't. But, like, roguelikes are really big in the indie scene right now. Because a lot of people don't, like, want to write a story and everything. They just want to write lore. I kind of think it'd be cool to have, like, a story that, like, implements some of the chatters as different, like, NPC characters you can meet. And, like, it would be, like, well-known chatters, right? Like, Kitty Heart is here every single stream. Fire King is here almost every single stream. Same with Chicky Puff, Speed Baking, Tyrone. Like, everyone. Like, like, the people that are here, like, every single stream, I think they should be, like, little NPCs you could, like, talk to. You know what I mean? Like, Ting. Ting is here a lot. I'm looking at these people. Thy Bee is here all the time. You know, like, people, Breadbug's here pretty consistently. Anyways, yeah. Okay, here we go. We're doing an asset tour. So this is from my first stream ever, where we played a game where it was Fly Night. We played Fly Night. Every time I was defeated in combat, I drew a character. So we have Rio here, Redhead 7. This is a stick bug. It's Aaron Gray. Ting. We have a Sergeant Guy as these two wheelbarrow guys, and Night as the DJ Knights, the duo DJ Knights. Moving on, we've got Redhead 7 as this kind of dude that has Ting's character on their staff. I'm here a lot, but when school comes, I won't be able to watch. Yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about school, too, because, like, I go to school as well. I go to college. So, like, I'm going to have to figure out a different streaming time or something like that. I have guests here, Slugcat and Kaguya. Slugcat's here all the time as well, by the way. I think right now their name is Bong Bong is a real Slugcat Kaguya. Kitty Heart, Hexy, Zedabri, Aaron Gray, again, Thy Bee. I think Kitty Heart, is that the first ever stream? Kitty Heart, this is the first stream you ever showed up to, I think. Yeah, this is the first time we ever saw Kitty Heart. That's crazy. I'm gonna make roguelike with isometric pixel art with the grayscale palette and the death's door like combat. That is cool. I'm gonna look at your channel later, Ito. I'm going to verify. I'm going to verify this information. Me when I look at all of Ito's things and stalk them and then subscribe to their channel without them knowing. My sentences are after school time and I'm 5 hours ahead of you. 5 hours ahead. Okay, so it would be like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, that's way too many. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So it's 1 o'clock. So right now, for you, it's like after school time. Yeah, just about. UK, yeah, okay. Dang. Well, if you can't make it, that's unfortunate. We would love to have you, though. The stream's always open. It's usually pretty fun. We have a good time. I think we robbed a bank the time before last. We were superheroes last time. That was pretty cool, the superhero one. It was heartbreaking. We actually watched someone perish. It was disgraceful. Anyways, continuing on. Here's Loogie. This is Lego Avgeek. Only 20 characters. Kitty Heart, Robert Lee, and Speed Baking. You'll notice Kitty Heart will appear, I think, in every single stream after these ones as well. So just prepare yourself for that. We need to find the rest of the... I think there's another... Yeah, there's another section. So, is it in here? No. File. Open. Stream scenes. We're missing one. Where is it? I guess we can go from here, but it's really, really big instead of being the small one that we like. Oh, I thought it crashed. That was scary. Okay, here we have some more characters. They're really messed up because of the scaling, but that's okay. Here's Robert as a little honeypot. Here's Hexy's Snack, a cookie. Here's Kitty Heart again with the vampire cat. We have Loogie Carl Stone. Robert Lee, the beekeeper. Chicky Puff as... I forgot about this. I actually liked that sprite a lot. I think the sprite's really cool. Here's Ting as a scientist. Here's Guest as a Roblox character. Bot as a smiley face. And Hexy Gerbo. We also have Speed Baking as a burnt steak. Fun facts. If you're new here, Speed Baking, terrible at cooking. Unfortunate username. You know, he does burn everything he touches. But that's okay. That's okay. We appreciate it here. Okay, next we have this. Oh, we got Fire King, Hexton Marshall, Tyrone. We have Personal Hattie. We've got Speed Baking again. Another Kitty Heart as well. Chicky Puff, Blue Zombie Blood, Ting, and Tyler. I think that's just a pile of 4,000 ants, if I remember correctly. Fantastico as a bear. Breadbug. That's the first time we ever saw a Breadbug, actually. Here's Thy Bee, holding a bee as a bug. And here's Guest again. I also want to be a YouTuber or video game designer. Well, Breadbug, all it takes is that first step, bro. To become a video game designer, so many good resources today to find stuff to design video games. So many good things to start making art and setting up a YouTube channel. Speed Baking, I'm just joking. Speed Baking actually is good at cooking. Sorry, Speed Baking. I did not mean to offend. I was just trying to be silly and funny. Yeah, Breadbug. All it takes is that first step. Just that first log on to your first session of game development. That first video made on YouTube. And let's be clear. I make games now that I think are okay. Like, I think they're pretty good. Like, I think they're passable. You know what I mean? But when I first started, they were awful. So you have to prepare yourself for the feeling of, like, sadness that you'll get with that failure. That initial failure. But it's okay to experience that, because later on, you know you'll get better and better. And it's just about that trying. I'm going to make playable base first, then before I make a devlog, I think. Okay, that makes sense, Ito. I'm the opposite, as you could tell. My game is hardly playable, and we're already working on it on stream, so... What do you use to edit your videos? It depends. I use two. I use Movavi Video Editor, which I don't like that one as much, but when I export my pixel art, it looks better on there. And sometimes I use DaVinci Resolve, which I like better, but for some reason it always messes up my pixel art when I import it, even after I upscale it, which is super annoying. But, yeah, one of those two. So DaVinci Resolve or Movavi Video Editor, usually. I have like 24 subs on my channel. Hey, you know what? That's 24 more than if you didn't have a channel at all, Breadbug. So there you go. What happened? My phone died and now we have a leader. A leader. Yes, we have Fire King. He was elected. This happened today, by the way. This is from like literally 5 minutes ago. And by 5 minutes ago I mean like 30, but that's okay. Fire King here. Zombie Nessie Fire King was elected by the Democratic body to lead us as a mod. It was very moving. He gave a great speech. It's probably clipped now. I would not be surprised. But yes, with Kitty Heart as a running mate, they managed to get elected as a mod. It was very impressive. Even Cheez-It showed up in ghost form. Cheez-It's, if you're not here, Cheez-It is the one that perished sadly in the superhero D&D stream. But yes, it was very moving. It was very impressive. Everyone cried. I cried myself, mostly from fear, because I was threatened within an inch of my life. But that is okay. Now we have a mod. Speaking of which, here's Fire King as the zombie Nessie. Here's me, nervous. Kitty Heart again as a little demon cat to match the angel cat we saw earlier. Here's Chicky Puff as a zombie with a top hat on and like a little mustache, very fancy. I would add some like something to make him look more zombie-like, but I don't want to add any like blood or guts. It's kind of disgusting. Here's Thy Bee again as a lowercase b this time. Robert Lee as a pie and Speed Baking as the Roblox character. Next up, we have Kitty Heart as a snowy cat. Speed Baking as a taco truck. Sorry. Aaron Gray as a DJ. Absolutely whipping up some tunes. They're actually a DJ in real life. That's why they're a DJ here. And Bong Bong is a real slug cat Kaguya in something from Evangelion and as a slug cat inside of that. I think that's everything. I think we covered it all. Oh, no, this one as well. Here's Usif, as well as a little blue boy. We have Kevin Moo. We have Pangy, the goose. Tyrone Stud as a Geometry Dash character / companion cube. We have Kitty Heart here as their Roblox character in cat form with a butterfly. It's actually pretty. That was actually I actually like that one a lot because Kitty Heart had like the Roblox character set up. It was kind of like use the same colors. It was kind of neat. Personal Hattie as a history book, I believe, if I remember correctly, and Blue Zombie Blood as a pigeon. That's everyone. I'm in summer holidays now. So am I, binary guy. Very cool. Army of farming cats. I also want to be... Okay, sorry, already made that message. Speedbaking also burned the water one time. I thought that was a jelly bean. Not true, I'm good at cooking. What I used to edit your videos, I'm joking. I have like 24 subs. What happened? My phone died. I've been assigned mod now, Jackie. Check ideas, GoatBlob. Hold on. Okay, I'm checking the ideas in the Discord. One moment. Also, we're almost out of time, so we're about to end. Fire King stream boss idea. Hold on. I'm sharing my screen so everyone can see this. Fire King, the flaming admin abuser. Attack 1, mute. Attacks a chatter directly and mutes them. Attack 2, fireball. An area of effect attack that blasts everything in its radius. Attack 3, kick. Hammer. A nerfed ban hammer that pushes characters far back. Attack 4, meteor rain. A wide attack that rains meteors on people. That's all I can think of right now. Also, the reason why I made moves is because letting Fire King actually admin abuse the boss fight stream would be OP. I think so, yeah. Also, the boss with freedom would be too much. Probably. We'll have to think about it a bit more. I don't know. I kind of like keeping the chat as like a one big team together. You know, like that way everyone's like working together. Like no one's against each other. I don't know. I kind of like that vibe, like the community uplifting kind of vibe. I don't know. Can you draw my Roblox avatar at some point? Yeah, for sure, Breadbug. Probably not right now, as link DC in description, please. The binary guy. It is, oh, thank you, Fire King. Dude, Fire King, top mod, made today, dude. Wow. Fire King is popping off in the chat right now. Well done, Fire King. I can't use Discord. Sorry to hear that. Blocktails next week. Yeah, we'll do Blocktails next week. As well as Robot 64 stream. We require hint and side quest. That's true, Chicky Puff. Thanks for keeping me honest. I don't have a hint. I gotta think of one. Hold on. Let me think of how I can like hint at this without. Let me think. Hold on. I need a new area. 32 by 32. What should your hint be? Oh wait, that works perfectly. This is your hint. Can everyone see it? I can't tell. Wait, should I hit this button instead to make it easier to see? This is your hint right here. Does everyone see? GoatBlob, I beat Blocktail. Should I make a new save file? Is there nothing to do once you beat it? Or are you just kind of like cooked after that? This is your hint right here. That's all I can give you. Okay. I don't know, Breadbug. I'm not sure. Maybe you should if you want to play again. I don't know. It sounds fun since so many people like it. Thursday Roblox stream unless 2 Roblox games are suggested, then maybe Tuesday and Thursday. Exactly. Mario Kart? I don't know. What is happening? What is happening? I'm OP, I'm higher level. Start as is a racing stream. I might do hard mode, Tokyo Drift. Okay, I am gonna leave that here. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. It was so good to see you. Obviously a blast to have you guys around as usual. I have been GoatBlob, also known as Talon, and I have been your streamer for the last 3 hours. Today, make sure to do something creative. Make sure to, let's see here, get out a pen and write a poem, or draw yourself a picture, or paint with some watercolors. But whatever you do, make sure you love it. Your side quest for today. Let me think. Your side quest for today. Let's think about it. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say go ahead and hug one of your stuffed animals. I know you got one. You're acting like you don't have it, but I have them. Hold on. You know what? People be too scared to show off their stuffed animals. I'll show off mine. This is my boy. This is my boy right here. He is a big ol' frog guy. You gotta give one of your stuffed animals a little pat on the head. That's your side quest for today. I know you got one. You guys are saying I don't have one. You have one. Beat my game. Oh, I forgot about your game. I will need to do that speed baking. I do need to play it as well. I don't know if I can today because I'll be doing CCT stuff, but I will. I need to set a reminder or something. Give it a little pat on the head like this. There you go. Boom. Does Among Us figure count? Sure, that counts. That counts. Yeah, that counts. Hop onto the bed. Oh. No, he's falling. He almost fell. Hop. Boom. Okay. All right. Anyways, I've been GoatBlob, aka Talon. Thank you so much for checking this out. I will see you all later, hopefully tomorrow, for the interactive stream. Remember, it's only fun if you show up. It's only fun if you show up. Okay. But yeah, thanks so much for checking it out. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. How do I... Hold on. I always forget how to do this. Oh. Okay, yeah. Bye, guys.